What's up, Hippo lovers? Battle of Africa 2, Grand Finals. Remember, Secret, at that time, Tyrant against AM in Battle of Africa 1, Grand Finals, after they were heavy underdogs at that time because the group stage didn't go well. They won 4-0 with great preparation, great maps, great deliverance in everything Tyrant stand for at that point. And now we are back years later. Secret against AM in the Grand Finals again. And people are streaming overlay. They don't want me to talk this series up. They want to see villagers collecting some wood and some food, apparently, to see this potentially epic best of 9 finals. We did draft for 5 civilizations and we did draft for 5 maps. If this does not go to 5-0, then we will jump into another draft and we will go for more civilizations. Also remember, I will be heavily emotionally invested in the series and won't be very biased. So if you're looking for... Oh no, I will be very biased. So if you're looking for a very neutral cast, maybe another channel might be better for you today. This one will be a lot of screaming, a lot of hoping, a lot of wishing, a lot of blaming. And, well, we can introduce the players and see what's happening. So we have the Persian pocket player, arguably the best player in the world. It will be the Viper, potentially carrying the team. Then we have Mr. Tatito. For me, one of the strongest players of this whole tournament, performing very well game after game. He will play as the Aztec flank, and we'll have Mr. Slamboy playing as Ethiopian flank. Not with the greatest performance against Mr. Paladin there in the semifinals, but surely with strong delivery here. I prefer the bias cast. Okay. I will quickly write doubt, but I don't think he will join. Feel free to join whenever. Happy, smiley, but relaxing is fine as well. He already knows that. It's just like slightly knocking at his door again. And then for me, the strongest player of the tournament so far, Mr. Leary. Solid performance in TT Invitational, the team game tournament before Battle of Africa. Incredible performance in the semifinal yesterday. Incredible, strong games in the semifinals against Omis there. Mass crossbows all the time. Whew. Why did MBL early loom? Why? I don't know. And yeah, we're expecting a lot from him, and that will be a big task for Slam to handle. Then we have Hera, the breakthrough player of 2020, the breakthrough player of DE. A lot of people have him as the second best player in the world at the moment. He plays arguably the strongest pocket civilization here with the Franks. So big task ahead of Team Secret and MBL with the Vietnamese flank opens with the Drush here. Why is everyone looming? Well, to get your villagers stronger, right? Normally they have 25 HP, not a lot of armor. And suddenly they have 40 HP and armor. Bit better against Drush, and you're trying to get that upgrade quickly before you click up to Feudal Age. Seems like Tato with 5 sheep here could have stolen something. We see him walling some, and Viper and Tato are trying to create a base for them together. After the games, could you say something about why teams often use a lot of their first picks on Arabia compared to other maps? Yeah, as I said, I think after the finals, we can go into a long Q&A, and I will try to answer as many questions as possible. Obviously, I won't always have the perfect answer, but trying, as I said, trying to deliver. Remember, we're playing with the old patch, so Persian's still pretty scary. Slam with an interesting wall here, not in front of his gold spots. Normally the spot where you want to build the archer range is here. That's an untypical base for him, honestly. And that might even be lamed. Look at that. Does Leary have? Yeah, Leary did lame. He still has 1 elephant left here. That should be a pretty solid opening for him. Low HP on the scout there, just but drops double archery range. Now in Feudal Age, faster scout, more damage output and More line of sight. Are you allowed to talk about hidden stuff you only see because you can spectate the game? Allowed to talk about hidden stuff you only see because you can spectate the game? I obviously won't have any communication with them during the games. Yeah. So, now the rush of Tado. Comes around here, chases away MBL. Seems like a man-down opening for Tado. Eagle around as well. He with that sticks. Now probably wants to take the engagement, and indeed he does. MBL, will he play Drush FC? It looks a bit like it. Eagle's chasing down the Scout. Scout wins this one though. And Tado, I think he will live. But only 1 minute arm left. Not the craziest thing ever. And Terra is around to help out as well. Tado now trading off HP against the Militia instead of the Scout. Interesting choice there. Nice team play. MBL keeps his Scout alive. And yeah, that's just a normal drush into flush by him. Getting the team wall rolling here as well for Mrs. Lamb. Dropped the double archer range. No surprise here. We see Leary and Tara together as well. Can Dowd also look at the games? I think he can. Yeah, he has the patch. Every player can look at the games and every caster. Yeah, he obviously can also watch the stream. Yeah. Those games are live. Indeed they are. Blacksmith now over here. And yeah, that's the discussion we have several times. I think it will be very standard for the future to see spec delays of 2 to 5 minutes, I would say, for close to every single big tournament. Yeah. Hera is still open at the left-hand side, yeah, but there's not too much coming over. At least the Viper is trying to rest a bit here, but Spearmen are scaring this one away. Terra actually moves in with the Spearman and Archer. That could be annoying. Meanwhile, Slam is trying to defend here. I really don't like those walls. Leary's fletching is quite late. Slam is getting it now, so that's a nice advantage. But Leary has the Blacksmiths for quite some time, so I'm a bit surprised. Meanwhile, the aggression continues here towards Mr. Hera, who is sitting at a 2-2 KD, trying to break that one, but yeah, should not really happen. Are there any maps made, especially for the extra games in the final? No, no, no. The map pool had 9 maps, and this one is a best of 9, so we simply will play all maps if we go to distance. Leary still without fletching. This is so weird. So weird to me. Has that village on gold, so that should be fine. Now gets another, gets the elephant here. Still a lot of deer left as well, so Eco should be fine. Did he forget about fletching? It's so weird. Era now walling this one in time. 20 HP. That villager is going to go down. And, well, goes to the other side, but the archer obviously can't kill there. And what Tado is doing with one single spearman, one single archers. And now maybe they turn back to take the fight. Viper already has bloodlines. Hera can't take into that, has 54 HP on his scouts now.
Ready.
Villagers around here, one very low HP. Nice quick bot by Hera, absolutely on point. Meanwhile, they're taking through the center here, them being Mr. MBL. More houses. I think that's a mistake by Leary. I think he honestly doesn't know. I think he honestly doesn't know that she doesn't have fletching. Hera being yellow confuses me. Well, it will be the whole series. 1, 3, 5 colors for Team Secret. 2, 4, 6 colors for AM. Tado now goes over here, gets the clear up against all the archers, doesn't lose a single one. Okay, now trades off 1 for 4, I believe. Okay, 2 for 4 and the scout. Reasonable clear up there. Wall not even broken. Meanwhile, Viper stays active, is outnumbered but has more HP, now takes the fight. I think that's not enough damage output for him, and he thinks better of it, is going back, lost 3 scouts against 2 here. All players still in fuel age, and Leary double archery range here. Does he really want to get to castle age that quickly? Does he think, okay, skipping fletching to castle age is an option here? The uptime will be very reasonable for a guy that double produces from archery ranges here as the Briton. Obviously production is so much faster as well. pretty damn crazy. Now even 9 on gold, drops some more farms, goes back, maybe. That would be like the indicator that it was intentional. If on the way to Castle Age he researches fletching, if he does it after reaching Castle Age, we know that he did forget it. And his KD at the moment 0-2, so it's just sitting back, walls up some more, and plays a very solid macro game behind this. While Slam is just camping the hill. Still his gold is reasonably open here. Drops the market. Slam will be later. 600 food, 200 gold for him. And, well, Leary even adds Spearman. That's something I absolutely don't understand. Ah, because of the scouts of the Viper that was still active somewhere. Not really sure where they are. Where are Viper scouts? I'm really confused. Really confused. Okay, out of vision apparently. Hera rerolls that. Meanwhile, okay, that bird was a bit stuck at the corner. Double stable now for the Viper, someone who we didn't look at for quite some time. 7 on gold, not the highest number there, so it won't be the craziest production. Goes more on the boomy side. Meanwhile, Tedo and MBL just playing a pretty even game, I would say. Leary still without fletching, and he will reach Castle Age, and then he will be like, okay, that wasn't really the plan. Slam need to build the defensive tower there. Was sure, okay, I couldn't really hold this one. Still 60% away from Castle Age as well, while Leary only 10%. And they might find a different angle. Who decides on the players for a team? Do they have a coach? No, not a single Age of Empires team has a real coach. Most of the time the players decide themselves. Some teams have captains, most teams decide that, I think, together. Viper has only 3 military, those are the knights. Okay, so the scouts did die at the top here, and that's why I couldn't find them. Viper continues with his boom here. Goes for 3 TC. Some knights plus 2 defense instantly. Interesting choice here. Tedo is now diving in against MBL. Goes for the nice stance. Knights should clear this one up. It's crossbow against no crossbow. MBL a bit later with the uptime, but a lot of pressure against the Viper. Let's take a look how this one will be broken. Slam completely out of position. And yeah, he was just playing this one very campy. Viper's trying to rush out the TC. I think he will do it in time. Villager jump. 1 down. Okay, now jumps into the TC. Lots of pressure over here. MBL, not with the greatest walls either. Thumpering now on the way for Slam. He will have a very scary army, but the range deficit, as you guys mentioned in the chat earlier. More difficult for trade later when it's only controlled the one corner, the way the player spawned. Well, then map control is just so much more important, right? So if you spawn like this, I think more aggression benefits you more compared to if you have two safe corners, then just team wall and trade is fine. Great observation by you. Uh-oh, Slam with some more losses. Leary very active, gets 3 kills there quite easily. And now did get for Botkin. I think now the exclamation mark match should work, no? What? Why does Civs not work? That's really weird. Slam goes for some splits. Not a lot of aggression from his side. 3 to 5. Okay, now takes the engagement. 4 knights coming there in the back. Slam should focus on the crossbowman in the back there. Leary with some dance. He's trying to fight off against Slam. I think this will be the clear up. Hera out of position and Leary will lose everything. Viper sends more crossbow over. And Leary sends some more crossbow as well. But those are running into death, I believe. That's a risky choice. Slam, he dives in and that will be a complete clear up. Leary needs to run. Nice clear up here. Nice team play by Team Secret. Maybe with some more dance, but night numbers were simply so much better for the Viper at that angle. Hera needed to go to the other side, go for the clear up here against Tedo's aggression, who's still very active against Mr. MBL. Whew. Time to breathe a bit. Secret with a nice score lead here. Obviously Arabia. How could I call it? Setting stone on how this continues. Viper with a weird choice. Look at that. No villagers at the back for the gold. Goes exclusively for the front gold. Don't ask me how that happened. What's the choice behind this? Maybe if he feels okay if I get pressured at the front, I still have my back golds. But is that really the Arabia choice? If you're team walled anyways. Something we don't see too often. Meanwhile, next here. Civilizations, Mayans on Golden Pit. Ay. How is Hera so far behind? He is at 59 villagers, the Viper at 75. Some aggression at the start. Well, maybe it is also the Persian bonus, right? Better TCs. Is Viper 3 or 4 TCs? Great question. I can say that he's on 3 TCs. 4 TC that early, not very often. But a solid performance, and well, so many people asking how good of a Pocket Viper is. He certainly is here to show what he is able to perform. At least he's trying to. Persian bonus, remember guys, this is the old patch as well, March patch. Still, faster TCs in Dark Age as well. When do you add TCs in flank? Most of the time, after reaching Castle Age. The thing is, if you go for a lot of aggression, try to go for ballistic first. If there's not a lot of aggression happening, then you couldn't even make an argument to instantly add 2 TCs. Everyone together here, indeed, as I said so many times. Now the team play really showing off. 3 secret players, 3 AM players, all fit into one screen. Taking the small hill advantage there, somehow is attacking Viper. He needs to run. Tedo tries to open this area, but that's not really going to work. They're still camping this hill, idling some farms. I think Secret should probably get cleared up here. Knight's not with the greatest position there. And yeah, they're just deciding to take this one. MBL Michael's back a bit. He obviously the one with higher HP. Leary the one with more range. And Slam with faster firing crossman. On the other side, Tedo the only one not really having a bonus there. Still a lot of dances with the Knights. Some more aggression, still some more idling, but not the most important thing. Gets another 2 villagers though here, Mr. Slam. That's a nice increase. Now we have the Viper sitting at 98 villagers, while Hera is sitting at 74. Now the big engagement here. Knight numbers are looking so much better for Hera though. The Viper is adding stables behind us, as we just heard. And this will be a pretty solid clear up. MBL's numbers dropping a bit, but well, we also have some aggression over here from Mr. Slam as the side story, but AM, they are getting the full clear up. Now stables added, as we said, goes for 6 stables. Is that the full production? Could be an option. Already collecting some of the relics. We can see 4 more relics, 2 more at the left hand side, 1 in the center of the map, 1 behind Hera's base. Secret with a slight lead here. Whoo, boys. Maybe the small moment where we can breathe. I will ask you for a prediction. Left hand side Secret, right hand side AM. What do you think? How will this series go? I, before everything started, predicted a 5-3. I can see a 5-2 now in the chat. 5-3, 5-1, 2-5, 3-5, 5-3, 3-5, 5-3, 5-0, 5-0. 5-3, 5-3, 5-4, 5-0. Okay, lovely that so many people are participating here and giving me your thoughts. Lots of people here. Lovely stuff. I hope you all will sit back and enjoy this show while we are crossing our fingers for great engagements. The Viper, 95% imp. He probably told his teammates, guys, better stay at home. I won't have the greatest numbers. Tedo sitting at 4 archer rangers, soon 5. Remember, still 15% faster production here. And we have 3 TCs for Tedo. Also remember, no thumping, no last defense upgrade. So the Arbalest, clearly the ones on the field with the least damage output. Maybe a switch into Eagles might be something on the menu later on. Uh-oh, Hera still not up here. Not going for any more night production. He will click up pretty soon. But the Viper, he is running through there and maybe he can find some damage. Hera, he can't even afford Monks because gold is the limiting factor here. Viper, maybe he can get some raids in before this one. Would be pretty nice for Team Secret. Production continues. Hera's numbers are looking solid though. Viper surely doesn't want to go in there. Takes 2 hits, goes away. Now feels like it's time for the engagement. Not really sure if that's the best one before the upgrades kick in. Now he has the +4 defense. Cavalier upgrade is sitting at 90%. And then he probably will engage again with the crossbowman behind this. Indeed, now it's engagement time. Hera needs to run back. He is up to Imperial Edge as well. Only 20% though. More aggression through the center would be nice. Slam now going there as well. Some expansion from Tedo at the side. And the big question is, going to be, how do we expand? Where do we get some corner control? Don't tell me. What? What is this villager doing? Sending a villager out here with a mining camp and tries to get some control of that gold. I think the better choice actually would be to wall in that gold, because that villager obviously will never survive. Some more walls being put behind this one. Can Hera wall this one in time? Doesn't really look like it. Is he focusing this one down? Yes, he does. But walls are still very low HP. 600 HP is what I can see here. And 200 there. Villagers are getting focused down. Nice move by Hera. He's surely buying himself some time. 100 HP, but a lot of villager losses here. The aggression continues. Production not too nice behind this. Meanwhile, Slam against Leary on par at the moment. More Cavaliers getting the raids in. Tato with more aggression. Villager lead now for the Viper. Up to 30 and more villagers are falling. Hera cannot really re-wall this one. Arbalest are just so good. MBL. Too late to Imperial Age to come over here. In Secret, they are performing in game number 1. Now a solid 1k score lead. And game number 1 in the books would be enormous against AM. Some people saying that AM not the most stable team when it comes to the mindset. Oh god, that would be a deep dive in though. Paladin tech already on the way for the Viper. 23%. All stables producing, as you can constantly see. Now they're diving in this one. Is this maybe the MTC? 97%. It won't go down, but the idea was great there. They felt, okay, this could be the good timing. And MBL is coming behind this, still forcing a lot of idle villagers. Hera now going for some cancellation there. Still can't afford the Cavalier upgrade. It's so weird. Look at the resources. Now he goes for Cavaliers. And at the same time, though, Crossbowman / Arbalest won't do too much, because the damage output of those Knights / Cavaliers from the Viper are just so good. Viper's chasing this one down. Meanwhile, it seems like Slam is retreating. Everyone now in Imperial Age. Hera, happy to see that Leary is getting all the hills here. Still some more dancing by MBL. He's focusing this one down. Viper, he is on a rampage at the moment. Wants to go for more Paladins. The Eco, still 30 the lead. Tato getting some markets up here, but MBL also knows about that. Now going for some more control. Extra gold spots in control for the Viper as well. That's just so good. Hera, how much gold is he getting at the moment? 25. Those are 17 here, that's it. And does he have extra gold spots? Yeah, he does have an extra gold spot in the back. Scouted now by the outpost. Lovely move by Hera. Realizes, okay, I need to get some more control. But it's still not looking great for him. And they're resigning this one. Hera says, okay, it's looking too bad. Meanwhile, the big engagement here through the center. Tato is going for the ram push. And Leary couldn't finish off Mr. Slam, who was active here, getting some control over the areas as well. And Secret takes game number 1. Secret takes Arabia, something I did not expect to happen, and especially not in this fashion. That was just really sharp, and they have to be happy how this one went. Holy guacamole.
I mean, maybe he's just getting it now, but I don't know.
Yeah, but even now, he's having one armor upgrade. It doesn't make any sense.
Sound muted.
So one armor upgrade. Oh, Leary without any armor upgrades here. Something I didn't spot. So Viper and Slam pretty happy about that. Maybe that was the reason why Leary couldn't take the fights that properly. Look at that compared to that to Mr. Slam here, who had 4 defense upgrades. Or 3 defense upgrades. It was kind of over, but don't you think AM called it a bit early for the tournament match? Well, it is also best of 9, right? It is a very long day. I think MBL was dead. I think Hera was heavily behind. And Leary wasn't far ahead of Slam, if at all. And yeah, Slam just jumps in there, gets the 1-0 for his team. And I think could be benched the rest of the day. He might join us for some co-cast later, but we will see about that. I think Leary should have gone in on Viper when he broke the wall, caused disruption at the back of the base. Yeah, he saw the TC though, so he knew that won't be a lot of damage. He knew Knights were out, he knew Slam was behind there. Whew, not going to be easy. Tato actually with most kills. Not a lot of buildings went down. Hera lost 8 after all, 4 to the Viper, 4 to Tato. So although Tato had like 6 siege rams knocking at the front base of MBL, he didn't lose a single building against MBL there. Quite interesting. Or maybe 1. Viper with the best eco. Nice boom there, surely. Persians still nicely delivering 140 villagers here. What will number after Drush typically indicates Drush into Flush versus Drush FC? I would say 27 villagers is Drush FC, 23 villagers is Drush Flush. Yeah. Oh yeah, co-caster command could be edited by some of my... Okay, let's jump into Colosseum. Incredible Civilizations 4 AM here, and yeah, we will see what's happening and how Secret is trying to approach this one. Lyri, Mongols, Hera, Magyars, Incas, yeah. Okay. We have the Viper playing the Malian flank, and I will zoom out pretty quickly. Not a lot of introduction because laming is very likely, as we can already see at the left-hand side here. Lyri against Tado. Tado playing Portuguese. Lyri plays Mongols here, right-hand side. That's going to be a lot of aggression, I can guarantee that. The question is now, Lyri is even going for the back Rhino. It's not completely out of the question. Indeed, he does. Tado is around, though. Now trades off HP here. Is maybe Viper coming over? Or Doubt is the pocket player. He instantly sends a scout. And now Tado maybe goes for the block here. What's happening? We have 40 HP on that one, so it was with Loom. Hera is coming over as well. Tado is not going for it. And now he goes for that one, not getting the shot off. And oh god, that's a horrible start here for Tado. His villager is getting forced back. Lost the Rhino as well. And maybe loses the villager? I don't think so. Doubt gets the kill, I believe. No, he won't. Oh, but loses more HP. Tado a bit late of a Loom here. He plays Portuguese. Slav pocket for Mr. Doubt. On the other side, we have MBL playing the Inca flank. He goes for the lame as well. This is just a very brutal game that Colosseum sometimes delivered. So +2 Rhinos for now, but Viper still has a full HP scout, so could maybe go for the relay. Still 2 sheep over there as well. And, well, I think Tado can send out a villager if he wanted to. Indeed he does. Now goes for Loom as well. Doubt could send his scout out there again. 4 sheep on the side here. And, well, Lyri is going for the Rhino. So that's not going to happen. Another Rhino here. But unlikely that Tado did scout that one. His vision indeed ended here. So that will be Tado -1 Rhino for now. Doubt could obviously push those deer in. And then it's kind of okay. But... well, Lyri, he will go with a lot of aggression. Problems coming here surely for Team Secret on this map. Magyar pocket for Mr. Hera as well. Arguably the strongest pocket. Mongols arguably the strongest flank. Incas mixed in here for MBL as well. There are no restarts in this tournament, which I think is absolutely right. 5 villagers on wood already. That's a weird choice by Tado. Barry's very open as well. Now drops some food. People are apparently happy to see Doubt in the chat on the playing field as well. Okay, time to breathe a bit. Very open gold spots here for the Viper. That's not too pretty. 1 defensive gold spot. And oh, that looks like a drush by Tado. A drush before the mill. Interesting choice against the most likely very early archers by Mr. Lyri. Tado going for farms? I don't think so. I think he will... oh, still, those 2 sheep are still missing. How did Doubt miss those? Oh, that's so close. Where's Doubt scout? Okay, Doubt just finding his own sheep now. Here could be pushed. Those 2 sheep still out of line of sight. 5 on wood for Tado to compensate the Rhino loss by dropping farms that way. Oh yeah, he's not even going for the mill. Did he collect 10 gold? You actually don't need to collect 10 gold if you're Portuguese and want to drush. You only need to collect 1 gold because a militia costs 17 gold. 3 militias times 70 made 51. You start with 50, so you only need to collect 1. But obviously you're going the full trip, so you don't really mind standing there a bit longer. And Hera now laming those 2 sheep as well. Not a pretty opening in Tado. This is something where I will learn a lot, I believe. Or I could learn a lot. We will see about that one. And, well, that's interesting. Lyri's going for a lot of walls here. Plays pop 19. And already walling a lot. Expecting Tado to go for the drush or what? Seems a bit like it. Manual arm opening here by the Viper as well. Memories are allowed indeed.
Estou pronto.
But that's not what I thought you were talking about.
Olá.
That would be problematic for Tato. We announced the new 50k tournament on your channel today? No. And you knew that answer before you asked, so I'm a bit surprised. Or was there a single indicator that I would do that?
Vossas ordens.
Can talk about the trade-off between Doubt pushing the deer for Tato versus Tato building the mill by the deer. Well, the trade-off is Doubt can't scout if he pushes that. And, well, the good thing is Tato saves 100 wood, right? Tato will have a really rough time. Let's take a look. Can he maybe do something here? Won't get into the woodland. Only 6 on wood, though. 3 on gold, and archer production will be very, very fast. Tato needs to wall a lot. As you can see, he's now walling with 4 villagers or something. Team wall will be in time, potentially. That's, I think, a really good reaction by Tato to not lose too much too quickly, but his uptiming will be so late. You and Dash were a great casting team yesterday. What do you think makes Dash so good at play-by-play?
Estou pronto.
I think, obviously, his wording, his enthusiasm, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that word. His passion, his experience in those situations as well. Yeah, it's also like a lot of talent, right? And he put a lot of work into that as well. And just constantly listening to professional casters as well really helps out as well. 17.5k for all 3 big channels combined. That's sweet. I think 25k should be on the menu here. First archer's coming out. Tato with the hole here. Or what is that? I'm a bit surprised. Chicos always went for team walls on this map, but isn't more to wall when players spawn the way you have to wall diagonally? When the players spawn the way and have to wall diagonally? Actually, in Age of Empires, diagonally isn't more expensive than in real life, right? You think like diagonally is longer than a straight line, but it's not. Because diagonally, it's still only 1 palisade, right? So those 2 walls are diagonally, but they cost the same, and you made the X and the Y direction. Tato now with some palisade gates behind this one. Should buy himself enough time. Only now up on the way to Feudal Age. Surprised by M's lack of walls? Well, they have the aggression, so they don't need to wall yet. Look at that aggression over here as well. Viper just lost his rush against MBL, who's going for some reasonable production. Double archery range here by the Viper as well. And Secret will be walled pretty nicely. 2 houses being dropped by our Lord and Savior. Did I just see a villager? No, that's just some more archers coming over. That's a lot of investment. Tato, that won't be a Drush FC, I believe, right? No, that just will be normal archer play. Pretty damn late, though. 500 food in the bank. Doubt refuses to lose a villager there. I like that choice. And I think maybe some more villagers trying to get some more HP on the house. Makes a lot of sense. Micros them back a bit more. Tower should go up. But that's a nice win already for AM. Focusing a lot of idle time. Now the tower. Doughty needs to get something rolling here. And that's not in time. Oh no, the army's coming through. That is an underreaction by Doubt. He knew about that for so long. Now loses his first scout for free. Tower is out. But oh god, that army didn't get a lot of damage from the tower. So now the wood upgrade here. Those villagers are pretty exposed. And it looks really, really bad for Team Secret here. And 2 scouts extra going down. Doubt with a horrible defense at the moment here. More villagers falling as well. Another scout can't really do too much. And this is looking really, really poor for Team Secret at the moment. MBL even going for the Trush at the front here. Wants to go and use his Inca bonus. Is on stone with 5 villagers in the back here. And the Viper is forced into the defensive tower. Can't really double there. Doubt he gets some more walls up. But honestly, those walls won't do anything against 5 archers. Every single villager can be reached if you just put an archer over here. That's not really going to work. And Leary just goes in there, and Doubt might just lose his full woodline. This could be a very, very short game number 1 here. Doubt in the world of pain. What is he trying to do now? Shadow, how many archers can he send? He is sending 2 at the moment. Archer range now coming, and Doubt. Ooh. Not even sure if it's worth to really repair behind this, because the villagers will fall anyways, no? And the house has some HP. Doubt's KD at the moment 6 to 13. Shadow 0-1 at the moment. 27 villagers at the moment. More villagers will fall. And Terra, he can just trade off against the archers and let Leary do the dance here. Well, 2 archers won't really do too much. 3 militia still very active, but can't really find the kill. Leary actually not with the greatest walls here. Didn't do great with the palisades there, and archers are around. Teddo's trying to micro this one away. Doubt sends more villagers to the top woodline there, but what can they really do? Teddo not having the numbers. Doubt cannot really protect. Meanwhile, the Viper and MBL kind of playing their 1v1. Another aggressive tower, and those 2 open gold spots. Not pretty for the Viper. He wasn't on stone early enough to build the defensive tower on his gold spot. Nice awareness there by MBL, going for the aggression. Meanwhile, the clear up is somewhat happening, but at what cost? Because Leary is already up to the castle age. Teddo is sitting at 300 food. No gold basically in the bank, and Doubt, how are his resources looking? 60 food. Meanwhile, comparing that to Mr. Hera, who can click up after the blacksmith finished as well. Yeah, they will clear this up. Yeah, they will wall, but honestly, the Viper, he can't wall behind this. Smart move to force Viper in a 1v1. Well, clearly it doesn't allow any shenanigans when it comes to sneaking archers around, right? MBL, he knew at all times, okay, Viper has to have his archers here, otherwise I jump and can easily kill him, or at least do a massive amount of damage. And then you don't need to team wall that heavily. Viper now loses some more villages at the farms here. Kind of sloppy by him as well. Meanwhile, the 3 militia drush is finally getting cleared up as well. Leary very active there. His KD is 19 to 10. Teddo actually positive KD. Tries to find some damage here, but shouldn't really work. Leary just going back, gets the upgrades, and then Teddo can't do much. Tries to jump and find some damage. No, he thinks better of it, and hoi hoi hoi. I want to say it already, but 5-0 is not an option anymore, and Secret just gives this one up. Teddo instantly getting lamed, had to play the tough game. Doubt underreacting with his walls here, everything broke through. He saw the full army, but simply either the tower too late, not enough houses. You saw how Teddo reacted with the double palisade gear there, and then Doubt just instantly dying. Teddo not really getting any army for the defense. Nice aggression here by MBL, forcing Viper to react heavily into this one. And, well, Viper, he wasn't even up to castle age. Look at his limited resources as well. So MBL might have been earlier on that regard as well. GG AM, solid play by them. Not much to say for Team Secret. Nearly about to jump into the fight? Yeah, not really. I think the map is the best to go aggressive like I aimed it.
F for Dort.
Yes, that's something that Secret knows as well, but, well, not an option. F for Dort? Yeah, indeed. Easy KD there for Leary. Doubt, lots of losses, couldn't really do much. His walls needed to be bigger against the archers. Leary the only one reaching castle age. Teddo's feudal age timing 1406 there. Horrible situation for him. Doubt sitting at 33 villagers there as the... Okay guys, game number 3, Grand Barra on the way here. We will jump into the action. Civilizations, obviously pretty tricky on this one. We will have the Viper playing as Khmer Pocket. If I remember correctly, let me take a look at that. Was that? Yeah, indeed, that was pick number 1 here for Team Secret. So... some eye on that. And then we have Mr. Tetito playing the flank here with the Burmese, and already some shenanigans at the other side. Doubt is playing Byzantines. He is facing Berbers of Hera. Quite an interesting choice. Has the flank here. Most of the time you see Berbers in the pocket position. Then we have Teutons for MBL pockets, so that's an interesting choice as well. And Lyri with Turk flank. Do you think it would be interesting if the game could go 5v5? Not really. I think it becomes even more campy. Distances are coming even longer. I think it's just getting super confusing for people to watch. I think most people can't even properly follow 4v4 on a lot of maps. I think 5v5 on Arabia could somewhat work. But yeah, I don't really like. Maps need to be redesigned completely. Colors need to be redesigned. It's with this spectating that we have at the moment, I think 5v5 is not spectatable. On which patch are they playing? The March patch. Is there any 4v4 tournament too? There are 4v4 tournament. Yeah. There wasn't a big 4v4 tournament in DE. Well, actually, Euro Rumble was a 4v4 tournament with a $1,000 prize pool. Yeah. We are in the semifinals there. Germany against Benelux, happening next Wednesday. How do you feel about the best of 21 between you and Jordan right now? Who would win? Me easily. Like, it's not even close. How do you feel about a best of 20? Nearly against Doubt. 10 DM games, 10 RM games. Happening next Sunday. Isn't that a thing of beauty, guys? I think colors are fine. Just add a black and maybe brown, since gray is similar to white. Okay. Can someone remind me where Teutons are so good now? I don't think they are. But you have to pick civilizations. Yeah. How do you feel about the best 21 me versus you, where I have DM start and you have RM start? I think I will lose 11-0. But really, Nidhi versus Doubt would be best of 21 would be hype. Yeah, best of 20 happening next Sunday. We will start 10 GMT. Could be a very long day for us. Relic and color gray sometimes messes up. Yeah, I think colors would be really tough. If it ends 10-10, there's no tiebreaker. Maybe we think of a tiebreaker. At the moment, it's just splitting the prize pool 50-50. Does Doubt play AoE2 full-time? Yes. He's one of the like 15 players that are doing it full-time. Okay, what are the civilizations going to do here? So Khmer, we are kind of expecting to go for a boom. Probably the same for Teutons, especially from the pocket position here. Kind of early farms. Scout would be really surprising to me. Distance is long. Elephant is late. That looks like a fast castle. Hera himself on the woodland in the inside. So he's not trying to contest the center at all. Doubt is just warding this one off. Could be archers, could be crossbow, could be fast im, could be skirms, could be crossbow, something in that direction. Not really easy to say. And then we have Mr. Tato playing Burmese, now goes on to gold. Not on stone yet, and he is already up. Plays pop 22, so that's going to be some aggression. 11 idle villagers there for Hera, so he's going up as well, I believe. No, he's not. Ah, he just wanted to shoot at the scout. Okay, that makes sense as well. Then the barrack being dropped, and, well, Tato, he will pressure quite a bit. How will Lyri be able to defend this one? He is playing Turks. So Janissary is probably his favorite choice. The best of 20 will be in voice chat. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yes, yeah. Does Yo play full-time AoE? Yes, he does. Will the matches against Doubt be mirror? In DM, yes. In RM, we will do hidden picks if no repeats. Why are there mostly no unique units in team games? Because it's not easy to get to them. Right, in this game we could see unique units. Like, Janissaries is very likely, but you need a lot of castles. Also in this map pool, I think we have like 3 maps without any stone. Like Desert Slope doesn't have stone in your normal starting area. You need to chop out. On No Socotra we don't have stone. On Beach Fight we don't have stone. And then, well, we saw a lot of Conquistadors. We saw Genoese crossbowmen a lot. So there were unique units. But it's very often a big investment. We also had a lot of plumed archers. Teddo now goes for the dance. Does a lot of damage here against Leary, who needs to wall this one off. Is at 75%, so he is not going fast castle. He will get defensive archers out himself. And even pull those 2 villages away from farms. Something we don't see too often. Interesting choice there. But Teddo, he will break through crazily. How come most games see archers on both civs? Well, archers are simply a very good unit. Oh! And this, guys, is why we have spec delay. That this is not being communicated and someone is going over there and just simply saying, Teddo, there is going to something to happen. That is so non-Leary-esque. That he goes for the sneaky villager there. That is so untypical. Is palisading trees not allowed? It is. But those aren't straggler trees. Those are one of real forests. Oh, goddy. And that would be really problematic for Teddo. He won't have any answer to that. Aggression continues here. MBL is walling himself off. Goes for the blacksmith and the markets. No reaction there. Has one village on stone even. Will sell 100 stone to get to 201 gold. As you can see here. And then we'll boom after that. Meanwhile, Dowd drops the archery range. Scout still active here for Hera. He is going on to stone. Yes, indeed. So will be camel archers by Hera. Teddo's aggression continues here. But this is like... Teddo will have no idea that this is happening. No idea. Can you even palisade baobabs? Yeah, surely. Like, those around your TC, you can. Like this one. You could. But those are... tree baobab. And this one is... tree baobab. Maybe he could have hopped there. What will happen if you palisade the range? What do you mean? If Teddo just tries to scout for that, he didn't even scout that area. He has 0 chance of scouting it. How many archers should Leary make to reveal himself? Great question. The question I'm always asking my co-caster, and I've never heard a satisfying answer. I think 5 makes sense, because 5 with fletching, 2 volley a villager. And that's the amount I'm always waiting for. 6? Okay, why 6? Now I'm confused. Six reducing nearly? Okay. So we can miss a shot? Okay. But my archers shoot to kill. So 2 means 10. 1 shot? Yep, I think so. Unless you're MBL and don't have loom. They should just commit instead of this weird dance here. Oh. Teddo now goes over here. Is he even trying to fight those villagers? Could not be the worst option. Archers. Actually going... Oh no. That's so good for secret. That's so good for secret. Those archers. And Viper. Viper spotted those. You saw the X. You saw the X. Viper saw those. Instant reaction. Instant communication. Teddo knows what's up. Instant tower. This is so good for secret. Guys, this is so good for secret. He's trying to catch villagers off guard here. Leary thinks he's not spotted. Holy, was that good. Whew. 5 minus 2? Ah, okay. Well, then maybe 7? Dracon is better in mass than me. Whew. No! Age of Empires, why are you doing this to me? Oh, DE. Why in the final? Why in the final? Oh. This is it. Oh.
5 seconds. 4 3 2 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
I still think it's a good range as well. Yeah, for Leary. But... oh, God. Never select a Will. I selected 2 Wills, man. This is so bad. This is so... Okay, we're back into the game, but obviously now need to catch up to be on the live game. We were around the, I would say, like 19-minute mark in this one, maybe 18-minute mark. So yeah, what did we miss? No loom from MBL. When did when did Leary sneak that villager? That's something I really want to find out. We can investigate now. 98% Doubtcaster from Hera. Okay, maybe we can watch that as well. Ay. That's the biased casting I wanted. Let the game crash so we don't have to see Tedder losing villagers. Yeah, maybe. So just one house. And then send the villager over. Okay. Why is everyone spoiling? Because people aren't clever. Yeah. That archer. Yeah. I think if he wants to go for Viper, he could have gone even further. Maybe he was scared of running into lions there. Okay, Tedder now the aggression. This could be really, really good. And now my screen, like, oh, my mouse is not even fixed to the screen. This is, oh, so DE. So if I go to the left-hand side, I actually go to my second monitor.
Azul.
Okay, the aggression continues here. We can rewatch Viper's reaction to the archers as well. Okay, in 2 minutes I would say we are in the live game again. We can go into the point of view of Lyria, what he did scout. He didn't scout that much. Saw the stone, could know that, or she should know that Tedder is on that stone. So that's guaranteed damage actually. There aren't too many stone spots, right? It's guaranteed to be Tedder's. He knows that Tedder has multiple villagers on stone. Yeah, so this is guaranteed damage. Kind of interesting choice that Leary did go for something else. More axes. Leary is pretty fine here. One archer out now, and that's such a risky castle. That's such a risky castle here by Hera. Oh boy. And he's continuing to build this one against 3 archers? What is he thinking? Scout is going down. Crossbowman upgrade is coming. 50% here. What is Hera thinking? This is something you don't do in a tournament game. Doubt even mismicroing a bit here. More villagers being sent. Oh no, Hera's throwing this game. Hera's throwing this game here, 75%. And Doubt he's just properly microing this one down. Hera's sending everything and he is stuck at 98%. 98%. Hallelujah. And Doubt. Hera is sitting at 23 villagers now and he can't get that one up. He's selling all the villagers now. And Hera... Doubt just needs to focus this one down. Snipe every villager. Doubt, position yourself a bit more to the top. Okay, no, the castle goes up. The castle goes up, but still, 2 more villagers going down there. Hera is sitting at 22 here. While Doubt at only 34 actually. That wouldn't be that super pretty. Okay, aggression continues here, and Tado was defending. Viper sitting at 52 villagers. He's going for the 3 TCs, did go for some elephants. Can easily clear this one up, and Doubt should be in a beautiful position to defend this one. He's at 3 TCs himself, and well, Scorpion is now coming over. But that was such a weird move. Something I probably have never seen before from Hera. And what was he expecting Doubt is going for? Doubt with some more shenanigans. Meanwhile, Tado is annoying towards MBL. The aggression continues and soon we are real life. Did they finally reach sneak base? Well, there are already elephants around, so I can tell you yes. They obviously know about it, so. Okay, Mangonel around now. Doubt actually goes for another archer range. I think a Mangonel as a defense could have been a good choice. Doubt, please don't screw this up now. You are 17 villagers ahead here. Not really sure what that villager is up to. That one is dying. Okay, Hera is actually finding some reasonable kills. An elephant coming over for the clear up. Okay, that makes a lot of sense as well. Meanwhile, Tedo still being annoying. Drops a stable. How far is he? He's at 300 food. 400 gold. I'm a bit surprised. Elephant's now going through the center, I believe. Indeed. Tedo did delete this one. And, well, just the random bell by Mr. Doubt. We now see Mangonel is getting killed. Elephant dying 1 for 1. That's good enough for Mr. Doubt. Economy still should be pretty sweet. Tedo needs to run. He's actually going for scouts. That's so weird. And bloodlines. So he will find 1 Mangonel kill quite easily and stays annoying over here. And that just means if MBL can't properly boom, the Khmer players should just dominate this game, right? 100 villagers, second highest is MBL at 80 at the moment. Meanwhile, Khmer archers are still doing a reasonable job. Where are the crossbows of doubt? They went out, now going back again and going out again. So very indecisive here. How do elephants do against calf archers? Well, once we get all the defense upgrades, they're really, really tanky. What about relics? Well, there are 5 relics in the center of the map. Obviously not the most important thing on a map where we have massive amount of gold and the possibility to go for trade. So, most of the time we only look at relics when Lithuanians are there. And we are finally live again. Thanks to E. Whew. Uh-oh, next castle here. What can Doubt do? I think a Mangonel could have really made a lot of sense. Hera sitting at 40 villagers, Doubt at 70 now, but might lose a lot of area. Doubt, okay, dodges that shot for now. Feels so slow now. Yep. Another villager goes down. Doubt, ooh, dodges that one. Nice ground attack here. Doubt will lose some for sure. Not a lot of elephants coming over. There will be so many. Why is Doubt sending his crossbow away? Just think about it. With all those crossbowmen, he could have easily denied this castle. Let's take a look at this castle again. 85%. Nice ground attack there. Doubt goes for some dodge. 92%, 93%. There's still some villagers around. Not the greatest split there by Doubt. And he didn't snipe down those 3 villagers. Not the greatest move by the Lord. And loses a lot of crossbowmen. Wow, Hera is allowing himself back into this game. Does a lot of damage against Doubt here, but I think the story behind this will simply be the Viper's boom. Should be pretty much uncontested. Yeah, and you can see MBL realizes, okay, what he will fight against. It will just be mass elephants, so he knows, okay, I'm just going full halberdiers. But then again, Lyri should be very open. Don't really see him holding against that. He can't boom to the outside. Will be very open. And oh, look at that! The Viper! He just goes Scorpions against this. Did he scout the barrack? He did scout the mass barrack. And Viper just goes mass Scorpion. What is this game? What is this game? Mass Scorpions from the pocket. Yeah, Khmer are incredible for this. If this is a normal rated game, everyone is like, oh, Viper is memeing so much. This is just crazy, crazy. What a unit choice. Meanwhile, this one should get cleared up as well. And Scorpion Masterpiece indeed could be coming up here. And, well, that's something MBL won't be prepared for. He takes full halberdiers. Oh, this is so crazy. Uh-oh. And someone in the chat said, oh, Doubt is so far ahead in villagers. Well, not for long. Trust me on that. Well, it's probably still ahead, but Hera will deliver some. Does not have bloodlines, but did kill 2 TCs here. Doubt with a really weird reaction here. Okay, will be up to him pretty soon though. Does not want to lose, does not want to take this fight. Surely wants to run further with his villagers. Some elephants, trying to find some damage against Lyri, who goes for more archer ranges. So is he going for hand cannoneers? What's happening here? Oh, he goes for CA. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Elephant won't fight the kill. Scorpion numbers are pretty good. Viper collecting some of the relics. Center control, or relics. Trade control should be good for secret. Tedo still active here, still annoying. Well, does something against the halberdiers, forces them to not be controlling the center. And yeah, those halberdiers obviously won't have a saying against those scorpions. And Viper, he just has to enjoy his life. He has to enjoy his life. That on the biggest stages, on one of the biggest finals, he is allowed to play Khmer Boom into Mass Scorpion. He has to love his life at the moment. Wouldn't be surprised if we soon see the double arrow here. Not happening for now. Next castle by Hera, who still plays 1 TC all in behind the show. Once he faces a lot of Arbalest, he won't do much doubt. I think taking to chemistry makes a lot of sense. Just go some bombard cannons and clear this one up. He has the better fighting army for now. Viper loses some of his villagers. Did he just build some farms here, Viper? Oh god, this guy. And indeed, double crossbow now coming. That doubles the damage output of those scorpions. They will shoot 2 bolts instead of 1. Leary only now going for wheelbarrow. Whew. Still, Khmer still have bombard cannon as well. But I actually mean doubt should go chemistry and bombard cannons. On its attack. Now by MBL. Not really the unit with a lot of mobility here. But I don't mind the choice against all the scorpions. Meanwhile, TC will go down. Don't tell me this is the MTC. No, MTC is the one at the very top here. And, well, that's a lot of CA. Those could be annoying. Yeah. CA maybe coming over. Camel archers finding the damage here. Doubt not getting the group up. Where is his army now? Okay, lots of army actually. Now comes over. Continues with his scorpion aggression. This is such a crazy game. Such a crazy game. And the amount of arrows now. Oh god, scorpions coming in here. This is just such a meme game. I can't believe that this is happening. We have Tough Sword behind this as well. Gives you more damage output for your elephants. Something you can go for later then. And look at that. One scorpion alone actually can defend this quite easily. Look at this damage output. Oh god, Leary, he's losing so much there. Meanwhile, CA, they are annoying. They are truly annoying. But as I said, maybe send 2 scorpions back and you should be fine. And those scorpions, they're just dying under the TC. 7 armor there. They don't really care too much. And Doubt is around with the Arbalest. This one is looking good for Team Secret to lead to 1 here. Kind of numbers could be higher. Oh, CA is still annoying, and Viper, he just randomly built farms. Couldn't even get that relic home. I think an elephant could be fine. He goes for some light cav. Would love to see trade being set up at one point. Look at that bombard cannon defending the scorpion raid. That's something like, what is happening in this game? Hera sitting at 54 villagers at the moment. Doubt at 90 here. And yeah, we are just staying very, very active. Scorpion getting sniped down there as well. And that should be a lot of dead villagers here. Tado, I think he X'd this one. Doubt stays very active. I think killing MBL is the more important thing. But Doubt, he wants to secure his advantage against Hera before that, apparently. Lightcare finally getting the clear up against all those CA. Tado goes for some more boom here in the center as well. He has been so annoying in this game. Now goes for some more knights. Want to lure out the bombard cannons potentially. Harmony numbers looking pretty solid with the bombard cannons together. I think that's a good army here to address the Khmer player. What can we have against that though? I don't think Burmese can put too much on the field. Arbalest could maybe be around. Oh, bombard cannons by the Viper as well. And that's just really good. That's just exactly the addition that they needed. And Terra is resigning this one. What a game here. Complete disaster castle at Terra's side. Doubt killing all the villagers there. And holy guacamole. Hera then with some nice aggression behind this. That really shows you how strong it could have been. But Doubt refusing to die, and Viper just sits in the pocket position and goes for mass scorpions as Khmer. Double the damage output and 1 extra range there. Has siege engineers as well. Tado just made it a really wild game, really awkward to play for MBL and Leary, and Secret is taking the 2-1 lead. It's looking good for them. Still winning Arabia. Now everyone... It's not double? Okay. 33% extra. Okay. Sorry. It's a second bolt. It looks like double the damage output. And then, what did I want to say? Yeah, now everyone winning their home map, so that's nothing too crazy. The score difference on Secret Team, yeah. Viper has more score than Doubt and Tattoo combined. He has to be loving life. He has to be loving life. Statistics. KD at the moment, well, double for the Viper. He had also a lot of buildings raised, and he didn't have a lot of siege that could kill buildings. So that was honestly a lot of work with the Scorpions there. Ah, no, he cleared up the forward base of Leary. Okay, that's where this is coming from. Leary did get some conversions, but Viper had some light cav to clear this one up. Even giving some resources to Doubt there in the end. And Viper obviously dominating when it comes to resources there. Had the very easy boom. 13-11 as the fast caster time as well. That's pretty solid, guys. 3 relics for the snake as well. And, well, mood has to be good here. Now their home map being picked by AM. Let's jump into the action. The Viper is again the pocket player here in the green trunks. I will fast forward a bit and then we will be live pretty soon as well. We have Cumin pocket for the Viper, long distance towards everyone, so adding early TC could be pretty easy here. 2 gold slots pretty close to him, and then we have the Lamer Boy Hera on the other side already being very active towards Tato, who is playing Goth, and that is a nice pickoff by Hera. Tries to sneak through there, maybe Tato can intercept this one though. Let's take a look. Here's Scout. Doesn't really go for it. Could maybe go for the trade-off. Villagers are far off and not really sure what Tato wants to go for. And those sheep even sneak through. Now the fight here is Tato sending a villager. Doesn't look like it. And Tato is running away from Mr. Hera. Tato, as we said, Goth on the other side. Doubt is playing the flank with Koreans. Then we have, as introduced previously, Hera with Tatars. And MBL playing Indian pocket. And to finish this one off, melee flank for Mr. Larry. Korean's good in this map because it's defensive civ. After the tournament. Restarts allowed? Nope. This is always a good map for Secret. Good chance to score 3-1. Indeed. A question that I will answer before a lot of people of you go crazy. Why aren't they walling the small entrance? You cannot wall on this stony area, so walling won't be that easy. We see some wild walls or very little walls at all. Tatara on a flat map? You saw that correctly. The players sometimes also just kill the enemy sheep instead of stealing them. It's not that easy, right? The moment you own the goat, you can't kill the goat. So you can only kill the goat while it's in the possession of your opponent. Uh-oh, MBL does MBL things. Tato now with the gate here. Let's take a look what he can do. 600 HP there. Gets another gate. MBL, but it's still like, it's unwallable for Tato here. Not really sure what he's trying to achieve there. Meanwhile, Tato is going for the block now. Oops, MBL even tries to take the fight. Tato is chasing this one down. Could maybe now block the Rhino. And indeed, no, what? I was so sure he did it. I was so sure he did it. That was crazy MBL skill again. Uh-oh, that's not looking too great for Mr. Tito here. The scout of Hera is around as well. Now taking the fight here, distracting the boar, but great opening here for AM again. MBL, the Lamer Boy, will be successful. So that's -3 goats for Tato, -1 Rhino, and you can see him being forced onto Ostrich already. Question now, does Viper maybe even send 1-2 sheep over? I would love that. How are the view numbers for the tournament, Nelly? Is there a good chance that MS will be happy? How much of Mem put in the prize pool in the end? I think Mem will put every subscriber $1 into the prize pool. That's $1,500. And you have to ask Mem about viewer numbers. I didn't follow them at all. Apparently viewer numbers are pretty okay, pretty high, like 20k will easily be broken, if not already broken. Yeah. Get reckon. Thanks for your prime, my man. Why don't people lame deer? You can't kill deer with a scout. You can it runs away. But with a militia, you can go for it. And that's something that Shadow could maybe go for. He's now opening with militia at that side. Meanwhile, Doubt, that looks like a man-at-arm opening as well. Yeah, for example, there are some maps where you can lame some deer with the villagers. You can do that, but obviously that distance would be very, very long. NBL, the goat of laming? No, no, no. But the most active one in newer times, for sure, yeah. He's rarely sending lots of villagers out to wall resources of the opponent. Yeah. Oh. Okay, now the first engagement here. It is Hera not being up. How is resource looking? 500 food. 4 villagers in the queue here. I'm a bit surprised. He could technically go up. And 3 militia out here now. Tado with the dance as well. Villager around. Viper has a scout here. MBL scout is missing. They're not really going for the dance. Viper doesn't want to lose any HP here. Just sortie before reaching feudal age apparently. Hera is pushing this one back together with his villager. Scout did get a snipe. When do you start playing Age seriously? When do you start playing Age seriously? You mean probably 99. Needy, when do you usually hold your apartment cup? There's no usually. No. Oh, Tado even goes for more militia. Militia number 4 already in the field. Number 5 in the queue. Meanwhile, Hera is about to up this one. Viper now in feudal age. Is he dropping? Oh, look at that. Stable very aggressively here over at that side. Meanwhile, we can give you an update here. 4 militia. Make it 5 militia by Doubt as well against Leary, who's playing 4 militia. So that will be a massive amount of men-at-arm on that side. Hera needs to wall off. Nice move here. It's easy to have a hold there. But Hera too good to allow that. That's a lot of militia on the field here. Not really sure how this one will be played out. Meanwhile, we see a fast castle from MBL. He drops Blacksmith Market. So this is full boom by MBL. Full boom by MBL.
Nilly, still my favorite Age streamer. Great co-cast yesterday with Dash.
Thanks, my man. Yeah, I really enjoyed the cast as well. Still 5 minute arms here. MBL will click up pretty soon. So the army advantage should clearly be on the side of Team Secret. MBL should be walled here. Indeed, that looks like no holds to me if I see that correctly. And, well, maybe getting something done at the berries could be an option. Tado still in Dark Age, stays active here. What do we see from Hera? Okay, he drops the archery range. He will have a reasonable castle age time behind this. Oh, that looks like Huskarls by Tado. Interesting. So that would be Huskarls. 3 on gold over here. And, well, the man-at-arms of Doubt still very active. Do you think Nikov will play in the finals? Well, not unlikely. Not unlikely. I think Canyon Lake, him over MBL. Feels reasonable. There is Malay, by the way, not Malians. Look at that. MBL further in Castle Age than Tado towards Feudal Age at the moment. Went for the full wall. Gold not greatly controlled. I think his Viper will then be open as well against the archers if Hera decides to move out, but he probably will wait for some CA before this. Now the engagement here, and that is Doubt combining forces with the Viper, and Viper went the right-hand side away. So that's going to be interesting. Leary on the way to cast. No, not Leary on the way to cast age. Leary actually in blue here. And red. Oh god, now I'm completely confused. With 1 archer range, he is holding this area. And Doubt now moving out. This is some nice aggression. This will be full boom by MBL. This is so weird. So weird. Drops TC number 1. TC number 2 probably at the woodline somewhere here. Indeed. keeps the wood line alive for himself. And Leary, some problems, but this one is walled in time. Villager's not really working at the moment though, needs to get some repair in. Villager's very idle, this could be ugly for him, but fine for now. Dance at the front continues, maybe scouts can go over there. Leary walling himself into a bigger area. Interesting aggression. Viper, that's still really exposed. Tato still active with his mid-rush here. How his resources looking? He will click up pretty soon as well, but will be solid 2.5 minutes after Mr. Leary. Now the palisade there seems to be okay to me. And that's not a crazy amount of villagers on stone here. Meanwhile, the aggression continues. Villager could maybe die here. Can he break this palisade? It looks like eventually he can. But I think it might be enough. Now archers being sent over as well. Leary in some problems. Now goes for the defense upgrade. No wood control at the moment. Leary doesn't really get wood. There's one tree around there. But that's it. And then he's running out of wood. Really important that this tower went up. Thing is though, Huskarls could be like really good. Tato now drops the defensive tower at his gold spot. Another outpost there. Viper surely needs to get on some army as well. He's sitting at 2 TCs though. Okay, so his boom isn't too far behind there. Now clicks up to Castle Age as well. Interesting move there. And Leary, he looks in a very painful situation. And MBL, it's very likely that he will end the game with the highest score. The question is, will it be enough? And Doubt, oh, he starts trushing now. He starts sending villagers forward. Has 4 villagers on stone. And that's not easy to be defended by Mr. Leary with so little army here. Tato more defensive towers. He knows that he needs to survive. Viper, those are very exposed villagers. Drop some more farms over here. Those are way too offensive. If you know that crossbow are coming there pretty soon. Tato some more walls here would be nice. How are his stone... How's the stone count looking? At 81. 7 on stone right now, so Huskarls will be late. Don't reseed this farm, please. Give me some more walls at the side. Don't reseed this farm either. And that's why you don't auto-reseed. So that you don't reseed those weird farms and those scenarios. Meanwhile, Drush is still very active here. Doubt continues with his Trush. Probably wants to go towards the gold, the stone. Eventually towards the woodline there. Next tower very aggressively. Doubt just gets the kill there. Without any losses, gets 1 archer. Has a lot of skirmishes there against Leary, who, well, is now forced to build a defensive tower himself. Can't really do too much against the scouts that are around, though. Meanwhile, the crossmen came in. Tato looks solid with his defense, though. Drops even another TC, so Tato goes for the heavy boom. I'm a bit surprised by that. Now man-at-arm upgrade by Tato, even around this area. Hera goes over with the militia, can't really clear this one up. And, well, another tower goes up. Leary, how are his resources looking? 300 food, 500 gold. While Doubt is up on the way to Castle Age. I like this situation for Secret at the top. Obviously, villager count should be brutally in favor of MBL. 60 now. The Viper is sitting at 47 only. Drops CC number 3 now, goes for some more knights. MBL just sits back. Now the first camel out on the field. Plays this very defensively. Where's the stable even? Ah, okay. Directly in the center of the map. But what can he do? If Tato gets a castle up, I don't think camels can do something. Against the mass Korean towers, he shouldn't be able to do something, but Doubt needs to get more towers up. Let's take a look at the repair here. Villager. Leary should never ever lose a villager here. Never ever lose a villager. And Doubt knows about it. Didn't even go for the 3rd volley on the villager. He knows how good Leary is in those situations. Doubt continues aggression. Gets a lot of walls up himself. Obviously can't wall till the edge. Viper, I don't think he wants to take this fight before the +2 defense. But it's still quite some time away. 50% only now. Is Viper even hiding his knights? Feels a bit like it. Uh-oh, Tato. That could be some dead villagers. Not the greatest awareness by him. 1 down. Make it the farm. It dies as well. That's 1 villager down. 2 villagers down. And a farm. Lost Mangonel now for the defense. Knights finally being produced. And Doubt. I think he gets the tower. I think his castle age timing was on time. And gets the villager number 1, villager number 2 on the farm there as well. Leary sends more over for the repair, but I think Doubt with more damage output, more range, should be looking pretty good here. And Leary's trying to make something happen. Still 100 stone. Doubt gives it up. Are you kidding me? Please go for the repair, Doubt. Nice move, nice move. It's looking good. Mangonel now as well. That won't be an easy answer. Meanwhile, Tedo is kind of safe here as well. Not really sure what happened to the crossbow man. Did they eat a mangonel shot? Or what happened? I'm a bit surprised. Those knights have low HP, so maybe there was a fight there. Villagers very low HP. Mangonel still with the dance. No repair on that end. Oh, the intensity here. That tower going down would be so good for Doubt. And it looks like 200 HP only. So I don't really see Leary repairing this one anymore. But now a lot of camels are coming over. Uh-oh, that's going to be tricky. Now a lot of access at the other side. Doubt, well, probably will get 1 conversion, and then that's it. Mangonels will go down. Oh no, second Mangonel pops here as well, so that's the easy double kill for Mr. MBL. He has to be happy about that. He's sitting at 84 villagers, the Viper at 70 pretty soon. Knights trying to find something. Doubt. Oh, that's a sneaky tower, but the defensive TC by Leary will clear this one up eventually. But still, just being very, very annoying here. Love the approach by Doubt. The question is though, does he get murder holes? Does he get ballistics? All the super expensive upgrades there could be a good option. Nice quick wall by Hera, not losing that villager. The question is, can Tedo now dictate this game? His eco is good enough. His eco is good enough, and I don't really see Hera getting onto a good army against that. Camels, not really the greatest thing against Haskell's. Tatars, you kind of need to go into step lances, and this is open as well. Monk is going forward. Mangonel's finding some area. I'm not expecting too many kills against the crossbow there, though. Another jump. Without even ballsy enough to try to go for that relic. Not going to happen. Relic even drops in the wrong direction here. Tower. I really want to see murder holes. Not happening for now. Doubt stays annoying at that end. And Tedo, is he just going for a castle age all in? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Tedo, Hera opens himself a bit wider area. 1 solid ground attack takes some HP away. Leary and Doubt both sitting at 51 villagers. Lots of aggression though. Still from Doubt here. MBL, a lot of investment though. Buying some time. Now an aggressive castle by the Viper. What? I don't really understand that. 101 villagers for MBL, 86 for... Oh. Viper, that needs to be some quick walls. Here do we see some ground attacks not really happening. Some Huskarls are coming over. Viper, he does not have stone walls. Crossmen are behind us as well. Viper, oh god, that could be a lost castle for him. Crossmen not really connecting. And that's 73%. I think every single villager will go down. I didn't understand the castle and the walls are not in time as well. Beautiful play here by MBL. And... Hera to force this castle to be not going up, and that felt so weird. Now the defensive castle here by Hera to stop this one as well. Great moves for Team AM, and well, those camels actually dying here. And Doubt if he gets some more repair. I think those camels are dying. Their armor isn't the greatest thing ever, and now need to run. Doubt sends more villagers. Continues with some more aggression. Nice move, nice repair here. And we need a tactical pause at the moment. Whew, what a Hera castle. Really? Viper's building this one defensively. Not a lot of units in the queue at the moment by him. 3 TCs for now. Let's take a look at the numbers. MBL 20 villages ahead. Teto 17 villages behind. So Hera with a nice boom behind this. 3 TCs and... well, I'm expecting Doubt Leary's side to still be pretty even. Indeed, that's what's happening. Doubt could always sneak some Mangonels here to get some villager kills. Lots of villagers very low there. The moment you get 2-3 villagers, that should be fine. Viper only sending 3 villagers as well. Probably waiting for Imp. Now goes for Botkin. What is Viper? What? Viper's going for Kipchaks. Viper is going for Kipchaks, guys. On the way to Imp. This castle might not go up either. Oh god. And MBL pushing at the left-hand side. Doubt it get a castle up there. That's another tower. MBL will clear up the left-hand side. Not sure what I think about the Kipchak choice. Viper just constantly memeing in final games as well. I think that's not really the plan. I honestly think he thinks that's the best choice. But castle won't go up. This is so bad for Secret. Crossmen finally all killed. That's good. So that castle goes up at least. But Viper now reaches Imp. Goes for the casual wood upgrade, casual farm upgrade from castle. The economy can't be great there. Doubt is getting pushed back as well. And remember guys, this is the home map of Secret. So kind of a scenario where you really want to win. Kipchak out now. I think a trap might be the better choice. That castle, that hurts so much. Viper sitting at 1k stone now. He can't really get to the production. Way too few villagers out this whole game. What is happening here? Now the second castle here. Not the craziest upgrade on those Kipchaks either. And obviously still catch up on that. Cloud stays very annoying, but should get trapped eventually. MVL drops the double castle. Leary with the defensive castle as well. I think Doubt will get the tower up, but then will get cleared up. Enough camels out. Oh god, this is going to be an interesting play. Not sure about the Kipchak choice. Are Kipchak that great against camels? Well, what's the other chance? As human player, yeah, you have camels, but you don't have heavy camels. Can go for paladins. Something that doesn't excite you too much. Doubt obviously couldn't wall to the edge. Huh. Oh, Nightbot is back at it. Oh god, and Doubt with a hole. Camels are coming in. Doubt not really. Oh, sees it relatively in time. Might only lose one villager. One villager indeed going down. Trade-off for some camels, not the worst thing. Lots of idle time forced though, with that very limited 88 villager army for now. Traps continue. Some more walls here. The task could obviously go for the endless range. Or is that already included? I'm not really sure. Taro could just go for halberdiers. Ah, that's why we see hand cannoneers added now as well. Oh, nice choice by Hera. Nice choice by Hera. And Viper, he simply didn't go for any real army. Look at that. Is he slinging or something? Where are his resources? He has 116 villagers. Whew. I don't get why Doubt is not fully walled. You can't wall on the stony area. Okay, Kipchak now shown. Viper queues up some more trade cards. Doubt now building a proper market there at the side as well. And we have the big engagement. Halberdiers did go in against all the camels at the front. Hand cannoneer numbers are not that crazy here. I can see 4 or 5 hand cannoneers still left. Haskals did go in, but now did get the clear up. And, well, Viper's simply not around. I think Viper's going for the full sling here, guys. Am I seeing this correctly? I think slinging Shadow fully could make sense. Now he takes Siege Ram. So I'm just a confused pleb, honestly. Why is he not slinging? I think slinging Shadow fully here could make a lot of sense. It sounds so weird. It sounds so weird. We will try to take a look at what Viper is doing where. He's still going for some Kipchaks now on the other side. Doubt is not looking too great against all the traps that are advancing. Score looks still pretty even. I still feel like Teto can do a lot here. House is now blocking this area off. Maybe Mass Haskell and Mass Halberdier could do something. Let's take a look. Trying to squeeze through here. Hera, that shouldn't really work. Teto is just randomly patrolling in. Always knows, okay, I will lose a lot of units. But that's it. And, well, Viper now produces some more Kipchaks, some more Rams as well. At the right hand side, most likely here. Now 3 siege workshops there. Maybe those are the buffering unit that they were waiting for. But Tedo loses quite a bit. He wanted to build some barracks at the left-hand side. Could have been great against that army as well. But that's not really going to happen because the camels are intercepting that. Nice map presence here by MBL. Huskarl's not really finding the kill, and humans can't get anything on the map. Now some camels being built, some Kipchaks being built as well to finally clear this one up. But they're in the trade as well, and Doubt, he isn't looking too great. Tries to buy some more time for him. He's only at pop 80 though. Tedo needs to make something happen. He really needs to push Rams with that one, but only 4 Rams might not be enough. Is Imperial Camel just such a big hard counter to human here? Not completely impossible. Viper now techs SO. No, techs onagers against this army. Okay, Tedo did get 1 villager through. Now we see some knights from the Viper. Some Kipchaks mixed in. We have the cavalry attack. Viper in between walls, not really knowing what to do. Meanwhile, Tedo gets Elite Huskarl, an upgrade that I absolutely love. Has pop 130. Could maybe make the go happen here. I think if they stabilize at the outside, there is still an option. But that's a big if, and Tedo needs a lot of production for that. And that trap is getting sniped. But we're buying some more time for Doubt. We're sitting at 72 villagers, 3 military from him at the moment. Has some towers. That presence is not really that important. Does he have a single TC? That's his last TC left here as well. Huskarl's here. Doubt he needs to go for the trade. He can't really build the TCs. Should really focus a bit more on the boom. But the big attack now over here. Lots of Rams out. Elite Huskarls at the front. Still lacking the last attack upgrade. That's something Tedo really needs. Is getting it now. Might get in there in the game. Tedo needs to carry this game heavily here. Huskarl, Halberdier mix could be nice. We will follow this big push. Scorpions now behind this, but Huskarl's already dealing with that quite nicely. Rams attacking the front. This could be good here for Tedo. This is the attack we've been waiting for all game long. Tedo is sitting at pop 200. 44 farmers. I wouldn't mind to see the 60 numbers there as well. Camels now going through again, trying to find some more raids. Viper, what is he taking into? It's the full sling upgrades now. And that castle is going to fall. Tedo not really having any numbers behind this one though. The castle most likely is falling. Yeah, that's way too many Rams, I believe. No, Viper actually missed micro a bit there. Can we get the kill? That's... Oh, he patrolled 3 or 4 times again there. Instead of just staying on this one. Huskarls, they should still buffer quite a bit. But we see Hera, he's actually intentionally microing on those Halberdiers. The push continues though. No more control over that left-hand side area, and the house is actually blocking there from Doubt. Huskarl's continuing here. Not a lot of buffer, so they could do something. Onager connection not really happening at the moment. Tedo just needs to carry this one. I think Viper needs to go for the full sling. I like the approach that Secret is going for. Split with the hand cannoneers here as well. Tedo, he needs to carry. He needs to produce. He needs to outmass everyone here. Can he do it? The Viper, maybe going for the full trade now. He's setting up more and more markets. The trade isn't looking too sexy though. As you can see, Doubt can't really provide either. But, ooh, another trap going down. But Tedo, can he get the numbers on the field? He's sitting at pop 180 at the moment. 53 military, not too shabby. As I said several times, though, wouldn't mind to see 10, 15 more villagers there. At the moment, no production from Tedo. Look at that. Now he queues up 1 Huskarl. What is this? There's no production from him. Goes for single Huskarls at different spots. He doesn't have any gold income anymore or what? That's so weird. I think he underboomed as a Ghost player. Where's the sling? Where's the support of Viper? He's just waiting for some Onager connections maybe. That trap is going down. Trade setup. Reasonable, I would say, from AM here as well. At least started for now. And what are we mixing in here? Okay, no, it just looked a bit weird, but Imp Camels and Light Calf seems to be the composition. Doubt now drops some more towers, tries to free himself a bit more. Huskarl still around. Where are the Onagers? Not really happening. And Terra, oh god, that's just so annoying. Just goes for some raid, but just send 2-3 Huskarls behind them, and you should be fine. I didn't see the big bada boom. Sorry, guys. Nearly blind. What? Where did it happen? Or was it over here? Or was it at the left-hand side? I don't know. Onagers there went in at least, and I was even on the screen. Yeah, you see how much stuff is happening. Left-hand side, okay. Well, that's good for Secret. Maybe they allow themselves into the comeback here. Huskarls and Harbaliers are now pushing this one back. Dowd gets enough towers. And, well, we could maybe see some go here. And that's a good shot by Hera. It gets the double kill. That one was so important. Otherwise, we could have seen another big bada boom there as well. And, well, Dowd is stabilizing with some of his towers. Still only at pop 70. This is underwhelming. How is he not having more markets? How is he not having more TCs here? Oh, Goddy. Can't really provide too much at the moment. Is now getting back onto gold, but trade card number is simply not high enough. Another castle going down. Tedo, I think at this point he's getting fully slung. At least that's what I would believe and would like to see. They are moving in, but a bit too early. No Onager support behind this. Castle now falls at the left-hand side. Rams are moving forward. Onager, can we get the connection? Gets one solid shot off. Two hand cannoneers going down. Viper still with some micro, gets some scorpions, but is getting sniped here. MBL with a nice awareness there, sends enough light cav over. Meanwhile, the push at the left hand side. Tedo just patrolling in. Doesn't look too great to me though. Think they will be stopped, but still, I think Goth can do a lot here. Onagers get an okayish connection. Now more. Harbaliers could be nice here again. Ooh, this is so tough to spot. Tedo is just playing out of his mind, fighting everywhere. More TCD is exactly what we want to see. Dowd still with those horrible houses. I hate him so much for that he's not deleting those. And that castle of the Viper falls. He's sitting at pop 180. He's going full sling mode, as you can see. 180 workers now. That includes trade cards, as you can see. He has an okayish trade. So much going through very tight areas though. Providing some onagers as well. Maybe siege workshops behind this area to get some over there from the left hand side could help out as well. Tedo can't really protect the onagers. Camels will get the snipes there. Will we see all three onagers die? Wouldn't surprise me too much. Actually, nice blockage here of Tedo. MBL is trying to reposition. Onagers just going to the front. Do we see them shoot at least once? In their own Huskarls! Oh no, that was minus micro there by the Viper. Huskarls are now going through. Tedo is still in this one. Tedo is still making this game happen, guys. Dowd sits at pop 90. Mr. Marco May, so happy to see you stream. So happy that the community is joining this one. We are in the finals of a $21,000 tournament. It is Team Secret against Team AM, arguably the top two teams in the world. I know that you're coming from a German stream. I would still appreciate it if you talk English over here. The Westenmann, indeed. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you had a wonderful stream, my man. And we are looking into this one. We are playing till one team wins 5 games. This is a full best of 9. And at the moment it looks like AM is looking in a bit better position. Big fight here over at the right hand side as well. Hand cannoneers, scorpions, you name it. The perfect counters to what a Goth player could throw at you. Not a lot of buffer at the front here. Maybe some champions could have been mixed in as well. And now the Huskarls, they are doing a good job all of a sudden. Lightcap being mixed in by the Viper as well. Paladin, obviously the unit that we want to see in the long run, but that's not really happening. More Huskarls here from the left hand side. Onagers not finding the kills here. Look at that split again. Tedo simply not able to protect those Onagers over and over again. Another 4 Onagers dying without any return kills. Tedo though, can he find some kills? Not really sure where all the Huskarls went. Sneaky towers there being stopped. Elite Karambit swarm now by Lyric. +1/+2 attacks on those. The Viper, still only 1 Onager in production. That is all. He goes for the full sling. 190 villagers at the moment. I love how he, arguably the best player in the world, can just sit back and do the team strategy. Aid the team and realize, okay, humans, I can't really put anything on the map. I will sling you to give us the best chance to win the game. He will take the step back and, well, at the moment, Tedo can't put the numbers on the field. It's 38 military only in a spot where we want to see like 80, 90 military swarming everywhere. It's obviously not easy. Everyone is kind of fighting against him. Dowd can only put towers on the map as well. Bombard cannon dies there. Even takes the trap down. That's kind of okay. Still not cost efficient. And Arbalest, beautiful position behind this one. The push here is pretty massive though. Tato might even lose his production. More Huskars moving into the front, and there's so much raid in the back. How do you put out all those fires? It's not going to be easy. Light cap raid here by Hera now mixed in as well. No Hazard tech there yet. Let's quickly compare trade lines. Okay-ish, I would say. Doesn't excite me too much. Oh, AM a bit on the better side there when it comes to their numbers. And oh, are you? Okay, now we quickly will jump on another stream. I think it doesn't make sense to try to catch this one up.
Alright, so here comes the push from the sea.
Yeah, this is just very, very bad. So 2-1 scoreline still. We're just jumping onto T90 stream and we can continue this one. This is computer restart. Yeah, it's not my computer, my man. Like, why? Also would end the stream. So we can see that, well, the push still continues over there, and right hand side, well, we see Huskals doing something and the Rams pushing back at that area as well. Really, really great game there for sure. And I think I can turn off the chat just for now so that you can see the minimap. Please remind me to put that one on. Obviously at the bottom, that is... oh, nice cut there as well. But the Viper making the trade line a bit more efficient, but still look at how those trade cards are bugging out at the left hand side. Tato, maybe some more barracks at the left hand side snuck around could be nice. Some ugly raids here by Mr. Hera still being pretty active as well. And yeah, now I know why people complain about T90 zooming out too much. That is pretty far. That is pretty far. We see a lot. Can you higher the quality? I'm watching his stream in 1080p. Obviously, it's a restream of a stream, so it will never be super crisp. This is a Black Forest team game. Well, a bit of a Razor style, right? Left-hand side, now the push continues, and now I can also see why people complain about T90 always selecting some stuff. I really want to know the villager numbers. Okay, Dowd is sitting at pop 100, 166 for the Viper. He's now going for 18 military himself. Still so many traps active. Light cover moving in there for MBL, but that push just seems really, really strong. C-Trams could be added as well. Can you catch up with the game in the background? Not really. Like, yeah, I could, but I think the game is ending pretty soon and it's a 1 hour catch up. Tato can't really continue pushing there. It's just a very great team play by Hera and MBL constantly there. I think the left-hand side is where the real story is happening at the moment. Dowd just can't really hold. I didn't see a unit from him for ages now as well. Huskars are trying to hold, but so many Rams now advancing. So many traps out as well. Mass Karambits in the queue, as we can see from Mr. Leary there as well. Was there really no way for Dowd to come back? I'm surprised how few TCs he built, how little trade he started as well. And, well, maybe not the greatest comeback there for sure. Indians too strong? Well, MBL really deliver with those, yeah. And now we can see Tato, he's just randomly sending some small armies in there. He's now sitting at pop 150 as well, so can't really deliver. Now the Viper, the Slinger, with the highest population in the game. That doesn't sound too great to me. And yeah, those Arbalests and those Imp Camels cannot be touched. Meanwhile, the right-hand side isn't looking great either. And I wouldn't be surprised if the GG is flying in pretty soon. And Aftermath might be eyeing out the series here. Hui. Never reboom in a war zone. Well, you don't really have the greatest choice. And yeah, Leary just now pushes in. We are so close to the trade. Just look at the swarm of red and yellow units coming into the stream. Onto the screen. And well, Tato, he's now losing his barracks, meaning that he can't build any more units at the left-hand side. And then they don't have anything. Yeah, Dowd is going for some Arbalest there, but that won't be enough, especially against Imp Camels. And yeah, Tato, he can't hold that area either. Viper simply couldn't get onto the map, didn't really know what army he wanted to go for, what he could have delivered. Feels like Arbalest Paladins weren't really the option. Kipcheck obviously wasn't the option either because he simply lost that castle there. Was way too aggressive on that side. I don't really know why we went for that. And G to the G. I'll put my chat on there as well. Hi. We will jump into AIs, but not Dota 2 level AIs. Okay, let's jump into the action, guys. 2-2 the score. Canyon Lake, the map here. I think that's a whole map of Secret still left, right? Do I see that? No, Aftermath picked that one. Not too important, though. And we see the Viper going for the lumber camp here. He's the Lithuanian pocket, starting with 150 extra food. Allows him to go for the wood a bit earlier. And yeah, we are hoping to see a lot from him. Taking a look at the relics, I can see 3 behind Tedo. 1 in the center of the map, 1 between Hera and Nikov here. So I think he can get, let's say, at least 3, maybe 4 relics, which would be really, really nice, giving him +1 attack on his knights. Then we have Tedo, already mentioned. He will play Japanese. Question is, how will he approach the game? Will he be the guy responsible for water? Will he go archers? What is the gameplay here? And we also have Mr. Darko Dautovic with the Celts here. Same question, will he go man-at-arms? Will he play forward? Not really his style. Will he go for water? How will he approach things? Celts, not your choice number 1 on Canyon Lake, but the leftover civilization. He will face Mr. Hera himself, playing Italians, and not really finding a good spot for his lumber camp yet. Goes for the straggler first, and could be easily contesting the water as well with the Italians. And we take a look at Nikov as the hunt pocket here. That means MBL benched for now. And the remaining player, Mr. Leary, will play Vikings here, allowing his teammates to build the docks a bit cheaper. Great economy as well. And yeah, really love this one. Deathmatch, ranked number 5, has played 76 games, won a +1 streak and 1 drops. Are you just quoting my DM stats? So you guys want mirror maps as well then? No. Why Slam isn't playing? That's questions for after the tournament. I felt like MBL has been performing better than Hera so far. Arabia game? Not so much. Donut game, we can't really judge that. Surely a good game by MBL. But every single one of those 7 players would have looked great there. What were the other games? I don't even know the maps anymore, guys. Grand Barra, MBL, Teuton Pocket. Never really got into the game. Everyone would have looked bad there. So it's tough to judge, I think. It's really tough to judge at the moment. At least for me. Maybe you were a bit more active there. Viper already having 2 fishing ships out. We now see Hera dropping his dock. What what's that village up to? That's a bit weird. Dowd is now dropping dock as well. That looks like a scout fight. I see 1 by Dowd. Viper's there with his scout as well, so that's going to be an easy kill anyways. Okay, and meanwhile Hera is around, does some more damage to Dowd. Not really sure how we're approaching this one. 6 HP, 9 HP, Dowd can just run. Maybe they're taking this fight. Hera now needs to run as well. Oh yeah, what a wild one. What a wild one. And so a second dog, 3rd dog here even. Team Secret goes for full triple dog. This is interesting. Okay. This is interesting. And as you can see, Leary is not going for the dock. He builds the racks. And Nikov is completely ignoring water. What? So that will be a scout opening by the Hans pocket. Hera will be responsible for the water play, but that's against 3 docks. I'm not sure if we've ever seen that before. A 3 dock play. Oi. Obviously could be problematic for Dowd and Tedo on land. Lots of walls coming though, so Tedo should have a lot of time still for HP on his scout as well. Should I just abandon water now, knowing in secret is 3 players committed now? Do they know about that? They know about 2 players? Did anyone really scout the 3rd dock of Taro? Yes. Okay, so they know about the 3 docks. Well, completely giving it up? Can't be the right choice, right? Everyone up to on the way to Feudal Age. So no fast cast shenanigans there. Nikov actually the earliest. And, well, Hera will go for at least 2 docks. The thing is, not all 3 players can go full Grush, right? Then you're simply dying on land. Whew. Out of curiosity, are you really surprised what's not part of the strategy before so everyone knew all the 3 docks? I knew, but you didn't. And I'm an excitement caster. So yeah, 3 docks was the plan. Are teams forced to bench rotate players? No. There were some teams that had exactly 3 players that played exactly every single game for them. Scout now going down for Doubt as well. Well, if I don't say that that's so special, then you won't know that it's not seen strategy before, right? Okay, everyone went for 1 dock. Now that's weird. I thought at least 1 would go on water. Thank you for telling us how to feel. Well, that's somewhat of the job of a caster, right? If you raise your voice, the listener knows, okay, something important is happening. If you scream bada boom, you give the viewer the intel, okay, something major just happened. So, that's actually doing my job. And no one is really going for water. That is so weird. So, fire galley here, a fire galley there, a fire galley there. So, all 3 of them, everyone just adds 1 fire galley. A tower at a weird spot here by Taro. Somewhat blocking this area. Interesting. Why is water so important on this map? Well, just think about it. Team Secret now has 11 villagers here at the moment. Just for free. Alright, Italians. Tato could come over for the center. Now the 3v1 here. Do we see anyone going for more fire galleys? At the moment, 1 more by Doubt. And that is kind of it, being in the fire galley area here. Some micro. Ooh, pretty intense stuff. Meanwhile, Tato, it seems like he can hold this one. 1 archer on the hill. And he saves that one in the tower. Yeah, I don't really see Leary doing too much here. Only 1 archer should not be enough. Spearman not too scary. And didn't go up. But 2 archers should be enough to clear this one up. 2 spearmen and 1 scout shouldn't be enough. Let's take a look. Oh, even gets the hit there. Untypical for Leary. Meanwhile, Hera is winning the water. He just went full aggression there. And Doubt should be around to punish this one. Went for 4 men-at-arms. I think he should have followed this up with a tower. This is not punishing enough in my opinion. Okay, now he builds the archer range. So Hera did win water. In the 3v1. Here's the guy going fully onto it. Now some demos added. Just dropping off the food. Nice play by him, surely. Meanwhile, Tato and Leary now should be somewhat even, right? He built 1 fire galley. I think the big advantage simply should be that Doubt should be just massively ahead of Hera. But that's not the big punishment here. I think more aggression could have been nice. What are we seeing here? Okay, Viper is going for some reasonable amount of scouts. Not really sure where he's finding some action. Okay. Could find some villagers on the outside. Is it the strongest AM composition? MBL would say no. Those are some really weird walls by Viper, I agree. Tato could wall this area himself as well. Now goes for fletching. Oh, even 2 goats stolen there. Double archery range seems like a reasonable transition out of this one. The demo now, I don't really see that one connecting too much. And Viper actually still fishing a bit here. How big of a loss is losing water to a single opponent? Like, can Secret just transition into farms? Or is it big hit? I think they already fished a lot. Just look at this. There's not too much fish left, right? I think already like half the pond is already fished now. Oh, that could be problematic for Hera though. That could be problematic. No, okay, now builds the tower there, but that means the second wood line should be exposed indeed, and Hera instantly sends the villagers away. 3 archers won't find the kill here. And that's the big difference, right? If we compare it to the Colosseum game. Doubt didn't have the stone to build the defensive tower. 1 archer sniped, and now they're
Some
going
people
over to the
pay
gold.
20 euros to watch TV, but not 5 for a channel they heavily watch.
Obelix. Everyone can pay as much as they want. That's the beauty of Twitch, right? That you can switch the channel so you can go for everything. I'm not judging anyone who doesn't want to support. Thank you for your support, though. Where is Tado's army? He's sending the army through the center. Get some damage done on those. I think more skirms could be nice. Queues up skirms exclusively now. Scout goes down, Archer goes down as well. Solid range by that tower, though. And I think Tado will be fine. Meanwhile, can he find the damage? Oh god, the woodline would be so nice. Nikov actually opened there. Meanwhile, I completely missed what happened on that side. Oh! Okay, Dowd is now going for the attack against Nikov as well. That's still open. Let's see what they can find as openings. Skirms here. Leary goes for the dance. Tado goes for the side. And maybe waiting for 2 more skirms could have been a good option. Most archers now dying though. I think Tado will at least decimate the numbers relatively well. Oh, this could be every single villager dying for Nikov. This could be really, really bad. Tado, what does he see? He sees the woodline. Scouts around, tries to go in there. They won't believe that it's still open. What does Nikov? He should know that. This is so weird. This is so weird. Tado now dives in here. It can't believe it either. It's open. No, Tado. Oh, this hurts so much. And Nikov is just re-walling behind this. Goes for so many scouts now. Lots of farms idled. 3 spearmen. Kind of have to take the engagement now. Oh no, Viper's through. No, he's not. Defensive tower now by Nikov. Oh god, this could have been the kill. Not really happening though. Some scouts went down. Dowd's still active. Even sending some archers over here. Very active play now. That skirmish is getting pushed back. Can they break this one? Nikov might lose a villager. Not even that. Nice play by him. Okay, loses 1. Dowd is now getting cleared up after losing the spearmen. Archers, can they find the kill? Anyone up to Castle Age? I can see Leary is up. I can see Hera is up as well. And, oh, the Viper already is in Castle Age. So he will go for some night production out of the center here. Now the big question is, how many relics can he get? Drops double TC here to begin with. Would love to see some play. How many relics are they seeing? Tado, he did scout. No relics behind himself. He didn't scout any relics behind himself. This is so bad. The Viper even sending the scout out, trying to find relics. Such an unfortunate thing. Look at that. Not scouting that relic at the top. Not scouting that relic at the side. Not scouting that relic here. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not pretty. Nikov now up to Castle Age as well. Hera just heavily fishing here. Has the full control there. Archer still around. Scouts of the Viper as well. Do they want to jump? I think it's not the worst idea. I think that's a good idea. Scouts just driving under there. +2 attack on them due to feudal age. No real extra attack on those. 1 villager down. 2. Second one just has to fall, right? Yeah, indeed. They just have to turn on Auto Scout, which loves to scout the map border first. That's actually true. Auto Scout always goes to the right hand side corner and then scout away from there. Oh, Knight, can he get in there? Looks good. Looks good to me. 1 villager tries to quick wall some. Knight. Oh no, no, Hera is just so active in those spots. Great move, and no, don't, LOL, he mauls in the Knight. Hera is just the craziest guy. Meanwhile, next tower there, beautiful defense by Hera. That is so good. That is such a good defense. Oh god. Hi, ay, ay, ay. Such a good defense. Phew. Triple stable now by Nikov. He really wants to produce. Wheelbarrow behind this as well. That will be some night production. Viper at 3 TCs. He's sitting at 49 villagers. Nikov at 44. Can't really drop any TCs though. Look at that. Resource absolutely at the bottom. Goes for the 2 defense and can't even produce out of the 3rd stable then. Okay, he somewhat can. Crossbow now coming over. Don't mind Secret's position too much. If only they found the relics. That one kind of unreachable for Viper as well. That is not full Lithuanian power then, if they can't find the relics. Let's get an update here. Did they do something more? One spearman moved a bit closer. How unfortunate is that? Should Leary go fast imp Arbalest now? Well, he is Viking, so not the worst idea I've ever heard, surely. Has some crossbowmen out, goes for 2 archery rangers, has enough resources, and that's already your answer, my man. He will indeed play exactly that strategy. University, monastery being dropped. Shouldn't build too many crossbowmen and then fast imp against Tado, who just reached castle age. Not going to be easy for Team Secret to come up with a defense against that. Next attack here though. Terra is still doing a good job of buying time for him. Self. Okay, Doubt. What can he do? He is at 2 TCs. I think an aggressive siege workshop wouldn't be bad here. Not really Doubt style, but I think a good idea. Stays active there with the crossbowman. I like this. Nearly getting nervous? Yeah, indeed. Well, there's so much prestige on the line, right? So far I'm undefeated in secret tournaments. Played 1, won 1. TT Invitational. This one. The first, let's say, call it major team game tournament of DE. First major tournament for me after joining Secret. And obviously I want to contribute some to it. And I would love to see my boys winning. Vikings economy just pretty crazy. 2 TCs, crossbowmen far in the back. Tado's trying to find some angles. Viper, did he add some more stables? How many? Oh, only 2 stables. It's not the craziest production. Actually, what is happening here? Viper just got in here. Still not a single relic for him. Goes for the +2 defense now and finds some kills. Well, Nikov will survive with 1 villager. Oh god, this is going to be tricky. Tado, does he want to take this fight? Probably not. Straight off 2 for 1. Nice move there. Are they diving in deep? I would kind of advise against that. Nice quick wall there by Nikov. He is killing everything. I think, can you still get out? No, you cannot. And Viper has to run or just lose every single night. Is he thinking about imping this one? I don't think so, right? I think we just saw him get some upgrades. We just saw him add some stables as well. Goes for the left-hand side now. Leary is an imp. And that's something that Secret probably did either not expect or did heavily fear. Leary goes for the contest here. Shouldn't really take the fight. It would be great for Tado to jump on there and force the fight. But Leary way too active. We'll just wait for the power spike. Waits for Arbalest. Waits for Bracer. As you can see, Viper, he just leaves Tado alone. And do we see some quick walls? Not really happening. Oh. Prepares the trap there. Prepares the trap. Meanwhile, more knights are coming as well. Viper just tries to avoid this one. Look at that. Okay, now the monk finds the first relic here in the game, I believe. Finally. Something going right for the Viper there. He's sitting at 101 villagers though. Pretty impressive lead over the 64 of Nikov. So the Paladin production should be crazy. A Paladin production, something for the future. Did not even click up yet. Tado pressed random towers here. Tado is doing the tower defense for Viper. What is happening? Look at this. He's just building random towers everywhere. That is just crazy. Knowing that Leary is kind of the guy that is breaking them. I just need 1 more tower here. This is crazy. Because that's the aggression. And Arbalest, they aren't great against... Oh, that's actually a good fight for Tado. It's a good fight for Tado. Every Arbalest he kills now is a reasonable trade with this Castle Age army. Skirm dying there as well. And yeah, I love this place so much. Still 3 crossbow around. Viper could be dominating this game. The score is still incredibly close. Resources for Nikov here. At the limit, at the bottom. Viper, meanwhile, he's going for more control now. 7 stables for him. Finally, the first relic on the way home somewhere. Okay, already at home. Do we see more relics now? Okay, that one is still not spotted, and that one is so far away. They know about the other two. Viper taking this one, and Leary, he's breaking through, and yeah, that's the spot where I was missing the tower. Maybe rush out a defensive tower here could be an option. Maybe just in no man's land, something like here. Wouldn't hurt too much either. But still, overall, I like the approach here into all the stables. I don't think Viper wants to take this engagement now, does he? Oh, they're surely going back here. Viper, he wants to wait. Arbalest around, Taro rushes out that tower. That's going to be 5-6 dead villagers quite easily. But I think Viper will take this engagement. Now he has the hill advantage. Lots of army from the left-hand side could come as well. The tower is going to finish. Leary needs to micro back from this one. Where's the army at the left-hand side? No, I thought he was coming in there. I thought he was coming in with the left-hand side army. Okay, well, that changes stuff then. Oh, no. I thought that was a double-pronged attack, but that didn't happen apparently. So lots of towers here. Teddo's doing a good job of buying time for himself. Does not look like ballistics though to me. What's happening here? Okay, now it does. Viper wants to wait some more, wants to buy some time. Doubts aggression here, some mangonels. Not really killing Hera at the moment. Somewhat even game. Hera is an Imperial Age, has his Arbalest numbers out, can take the fight against Doubt here. Doubt needs to focus this one down. Micros towards it, I like this one. But Doubt, oh, just missing those shots. I think trading off this one evenly again is a nice choice. Now we have the big engagement here, and Taro is doing a good job with all his skirmishes and Arbalest. They are clearing this one up, and now it's time for the Viper to return the favor. The big problem though, look at that, still Knight in production for Nikov. He still didn't click up. That's going to be a massive, massive time window for Team Secret where they can deliver the pain. That's so good for Secret's Viper. He obviously loves to play those games, right? Massive amount of gold control, corner control as well. They should be able to set up the trade. Taro still continues to do damage. I like the position here of my Secret boys. Let's go for the 3-2 lead. Give me some Neely energy. Give me some Neely Secret in the chat. Give some support for the Viper. Will he, how much of a score lead will he have in the end of the game? It's not unlikely that he will be the leader when it comes to the score. He's just in the beautiful position. Now sends all his army to the left-hand side. Goes for some clear up of all those fire galleys. Obviously allows him then to snag that one. Then relic. What? What? Where did that relic go? Uh-oh. I'm fearing that maybe... Viper lost the cavalry upgrade? No, he did not. Or did he?
Rogan?
Oh.
MBLAMLUL Nilly Hype Hera Hype.
MBLUL. Thank you for the nicely biased casting. Thanks. You're very welcome. Okay, now reaching Imp is Doubt. Latest on the field is Nikov here. 73%. Continues with his knights. Imp tech. Paladin tech. Instantly clicked for the Viper. Where's the second relic? Give me an update on relic count. Oh, it is coming there. No one has a relic. Still 2 relics at the side here. So much knowledge in the knowledge of Team Secret. One at the bottom there. They know that as well. The Viper, he will have +2 attack with Lithuanians. Clears that one up, and that's a big, big army. That's a big army, and that one will hit Nikov so hard. TC will research Imp. Goes for some spearmen for the defense, but that's not going to happen. Those cavaliers will just chew through everything. Nikov somehow tries to go for some defense. Now spread all the cavaliers everywhere. Could be an easy task. Just eat the TC alive. Look at how he's chewing through that one. Starting TC will be easily lost here. One conversion against that one, and that's a solid 15 villagers going down with that one as well. That's going to be very problematic here for Mr. Nikov, and holy moly, villagers are dying there. But Viper, he's apparently microing somewhere else as well. Where is something happening? I'm a bit surprised that he's not spreading more. Okay, now goes for the next TC. He's eating them, indeed. TC 1 down. TC number 2 now being focused on as well. Meanwhile, Taro, he's not dying to the Arbalest. How is Taro holding this one? He's still in Castle Edge. No idea how this is happening. TC number 2 down now. More knights are coming over. But, well, Nikov's only hope is, okay, now I can fight cavaliers against knights. Oh, cavaliers against cavaliers pretty soon. But honestly, No upgrades. +1, +2 at the moment against a solid +6, +4. Paladin upgrade is now coming as well. Hera needs to come to aid with the defense, but so many villagers are dying. Nikov now sitting at pop 123. Lots of army here by Leary though. He can break through to the center. 20% up to Imperial Age is now Mr. Tatito. Paladin upgrade finally there. 20 damage output. Abeles can't really take this engagement. Beautiful positioning though by Hera. Gonna be lovely there. Paladins. And that raid is kind of designed to buy himself some time, to buy himself some map control, to maybe sneak 1 or 2 more relics there. I wouldn't be surprised if a Monk is already on the way. But also the raids continue, and the Viper, he is taking the score lead so magnificently. And now the aggressive castle. Hera, he doesn't have a lot for the defense. Gets a bombard cannon, actually a pretty good unit. What is Hera up to? Well, he just did send for the Arbalest for the defense. But how can he chase down all those Paladins? He cannot. Mobility simply on the side of the Viper here. Paladins will get micro down by Leary, who's playing Vikings with massive amount of Arbalest again. He's sitting at 103 villagers here. Tedo exclusively going for skirms at the moment. Needs to wait for Bracer to take a real engagement though. That Paladin going down, and oh god, the Viper is just spreading like a virus everywhere here. More raids coming in now in the back of Leary here as well. That's going to be so many dead villagers. Look at that Viper. He's just playing the beautiful, the dream game. The one that feels like Grand Barrow for him again. More raids in the back here as well. Just staying so active. No chance to set up trade. Just want to see the relic being snuck here as well. Injured now by Doubt even. They're trying to play against Leary, who is going for so many Arbalists, is microing this one down. Tedo is even here. I think that's not really the fight they want to take now, before Tedo really has all upgrades. But Leary, oh god, so many losses for him. So many losses for him. He lost over 50 villagers. He just lost over 50 villagers in the last 1.5 minutes, I would say. I just was looking at 105. This one is looking great for Team Secret. The castle is being repaired. Onagers are moving over. They are hungry for some kills here. Team Secret. They are really being put to the test, but they are delivering. Give me the Onager kills from hell. But no, it doesn't even matter. Paladins are just putting on the damage output here. And Tedo is clearing up Leary. Leary has to tap out. Nikov jumps in, replaces MBL, loses his only game he played. G to the G. 3-2 lead for Team Secret.
Sound resumed.
No points.
What did you want? Oh, you want to see it, Andrew?
Well, I had everything, a pikeman, everything.
Well played, boys.
Thank you, Nearly Silly.
And here did amazing outpost to spot this. If he didn't spot this in time, oh boy, boy, boy.
Take a 15-minute break.
35.
And that was risky.
I think you were just
my-
unfortunate the time you moved out. He came in.
Yeah,
It was
but
just bad luck.
He was scouting, but I think it paid off because
Sound muted.
I just wanted to give you some feelings, guys. It was intentional, all good. But thank you so much for being the responsible guys. And yeah, I just wanted to like grab the emotions, and yeah, I think it was a rough game, and yeah. So the Viper with a pretty great KD. Not very emotional, must say. Well, it's still like in the series, right? You're still in the tunnel. You're trying to focus. The Viper, as expected, got all the kills there. Simply the better economy there. Nikov just hit there by Tedo, Doubt, and Viper at the same time in Feudal Age. Lost a lot of villagers. Viper early up. Instant 2 TCs added. And that was just very lovely. Got so much extra gold there as well. Look at that. A solid 9k more food between those two pocket players. 88% map exploration, and well, true relics. Not the most fortunate position there. We can all agree on that. At least on their pictures. And let's take a look what we have here. We have the Viper hosting the game. He is playing as the flank, and he has Byzantines on Beach Fight. A map where we don't start with any boars, 12 farms though. We can send our scout to the outside to get some more sheep. There are no deer, except at the very north and at the very bottom here. where we could go for some extra stuff, and extra gold is in the respective west and east corners. Byzantines, well, we're kind of expecting something in the faster in direction. Mass amount of crossbow, maybe skirms mixed in there as well. And then we have the Lord himself playing the pocket here with Hans. He will support with a lot of knights. Maybe some scouts could be an option. We will see about that. I already see a lot of red dots here against Mr. Tato, who's playing Malian. Scout war at the top here. That's really untypical. I'm pretty sure Viper's winning this one. I'm pretty sure. What? Why is he retreating? Okay, now he has obviously one less hit. I was so sure he was winning, but didn't want to take the risk here. And we have Tato playing with Malian. Super buildings, gold upgrade. Pretty lovely there. And against that is Mr. Leary playing Vikings. We have, and in the pocket position, Berbers for Mr. MBL. Will be lots of knights expected from him. Nikov benched again, and Terra plays as the Ethiopian flank here. Viper loses even more HP, so that's not great for him. Some sheep found, a lot of axes going on. Tato will have a huge woodline in front of him. Oh boy, is that going to be a big one. So he only needs to control this area and will be very, very safe. Same goes for Leary, right? Just wall this one, and you aren't fearing a lot of aggression from that side. Lots of axes coming in, and I quickly need to be the extra boy and check civilizations. What did I predict? Okay. Nightbot, thanks for all the civilizations there. Not really sure how that is working all of a sudden. Maybe because it's live games. Polska fan around there. Very, very lovely for us. A lot of sheep found. And look at that. Hera even scouting further around this map to, well, find even more sheep. That's a lovely move. Polska magic, indeed. Some real magic. Okay, I hope you're getting a bit more in the rhythm, a bit more into the feeling of the series now. Break was obviously long. Don't blame me. I'm just a player and a caster. Polska bot, greater Nightbot. Oh, I can't disagree. Yeah, and keep a straight face. Okay, MBL is going for big walls here, but that does not include Leary. So that's interesting. Maybe could have gone for more like those walls. Seems like the same range, but then Leary could have been around. I wouldn't mind if like Dowd is taking this hill here. Seems really sexy for Team Secret at the moment. Slam's still there. He is in TeamSpeak. Feel the rhythm und. Nearly NST. Okay. Duo will play in game 7? No, I won't play a single game. Also remember that there could be up to 9 games. The Italians should be pretty good on this map because of the panic wars. But why not co-cast by Slam? I don't know. I did ask him. He simply didn't want to, apparently. For Bulgarians, would you rather build 1 castle or 2 Krepos? Secure map versus having trap and research stirrups? Well, on this map, it's not really an option. In general, I would say it's not that easy. Depends on the map. How much do you need to protect? Most of the time, go for different Krepos. If you go for Paladins, obviously the castle is better. If you want to go for Conics, I think opening with Krepos and then the castle later might be the better option. Why don't you play? Team decision? Yeah. All 5 of us would agree that I shouldn't play. Okay, Leary walling himself pretty small here. And Tato will be walled behind this. This looks like a better secret team wall. I really like the walls in the back as well. Full control at the front. Dowd did wall quite a bit. And they have full control over all this area. Maybe walling in front of here. Oh, Leary even gets out here. Because, was it because Kelt ETOTC? No. Like, that was actually surprising that I even played the quarterfinals. Would walling out Leary be a viable thing for Team Secret? Yes, but I would be very surprised if they scouted that. Look at that. Secret, like, Tato has no idea. Doubt should have no idea either. So yeah, that's not really something that we will see too soon. What are those walls from Leary? Well, he doesn't have a great idea either on where to wall. Now goes for those walls. Not great, not great, not great in my opinion, what they are providing here. I think MBL, like having the walls here, then you still control the hill. That's pretty nice for Leary to camp on as well. Obviously, it feels like a bigger investment, but the length should be pretty similar in my opinion. But easily broken as well. Okay, players now on the way to field age. We can see Tato and Doubt now following up as well. Hera pop 26, the earliest here. What's that going to be? Ethiopian? Ah, well, you get the extra resources. Makes sense. You think Slam is going to play another game? No. Lily, thank you for your thoughtfulness and kindness and insight. I'm enjoying your casting. Thank you. Actually, this is the least insightful cast I can do. Because I'm not talking about any strategies, not analyzing the drafts. So if you're looking for insights, probably my old cast might be more enjoyable for you. But thanks for the kind words. Archer range now being dropped. Blacksmith as well. Not really sure where did he have his barrack. Oh yeah, over here. And that's not walled yet by MBL. Drops the stable there. Drops the blacksmith in the back. I'm expecting a house there. It's time for beach fight. Well, someone told me once, never try to break up a beach fight. So I won't. Okay, Tato on the later side has a lot of resources. Hello. Hello, is he floating a lot. He can queue up 2 villagers and the wood upgrade. Aye. Do not go into detail, but will the prize money be distributed evenly or depending on playtime? Not to go into detail, but will the prize money be distributed evenly or depending on playtime? What? Tato is actually going for 4 outposts here. Oh, no, okay, 4 stone walls. Okay. So it seems like Tato is playing the Monk Rush here. I don't really see the blacksmith at the moment. Okay, being dropped in the back there. Doubt goes for the blacksmith as well. Stable dropped here. Someone meant a different kind of beach fight. Ah, okay. So... Malian Monk Rush? Well, looks like it to me. They're facing Vikings, Berbers, expecting a lot of knights, and Ethiopians, so double archers plus knights there surely. They have a lot of ground at the front. Doubt now goes for the stone walls as well. You wanted to know if, for example, you get... I understood the question, Obelix. Malian Monk Rush, so they have good monks. I think they got all the upgrades. They get redemption. I think they got block printing. Sanctity. Obviously siege is pretty solid as well. Double archer range here from the Viper as well. First archers out here. Trying to, well, put some pressure on this area. All 3 players. Oh no, all 3 players. Doubt actually went for an extra scout. Don't really understand that. Has only 1 stable. Can't really produce knights now after reaching castle age, or can he? That's a really early timing by Hera. Viper needs to fall back. That could be a lot of pressure. And Viper, well, he could build a defensive tower. How many archer ranges does he have? Has 2. Only 7 on gold in a spot where you normally want to have 8 on gold. No Botkin can be afforded. That's not looking too great for Viper here. Let's take a look at the dance. Just moves around a bit. Might kill the scout. Quite an easy catch there. Knights could be around as well. And Viper in some problems here. Is still dancing. Lost 1 archer. Still no Botkin. Loses the second one here most likely. The damage output is pretty solid. Now the first knight out by Doubt. But doesn't have the defense upgrade so far. Double knight here by MBL. Oh god, this could be a really short game. This could be a really short game. Viper somehow needs to hold this one. I don't really see too much of a production. Brodkin now coming over, and that's the big difference. Normally you send 8 on gold, Viper did send 7 on gold. Therefore, Brodkin was delayed. Viper is still camping on that hill, but some losses he needs to pull. Dowd now needed to add the second stable, something he didn't want to do. Get some damage done here, but needs to run. MBL is going for full aggression. No bloodlines on his side, though. And Tado, what can he produce? He is... What? There was a hole! Dowd didn't wall this one. This is full disaster. This is a short game, guys. This game is over. Holy moly. This game... Like, I can't even hypecast this. Tado, both monasteries completely denied. The stone walls not on time. They're not really sure what happened with the villager. Siege workshop denied this siege workshop. Look at the resources of Tado floating. Can't put anything on the field. Viper now tries to go onto the back gold here. 11 on gold. Tries to somehow hold. Holy moly, is that looking horrible for Team Secret at the moment. Crossbowmen now coming around as well. Dowd won't really have the production to defend this one. Needs to run with some villagers. 1 down. Make it 2 down. Make it... No reaction by Dowd. No reaction by Dowd. 3 villagers down already, make it 4 villagers down. This is GG, this game is over. Holy moly, we just waited 40 minutes to witness this game. 3-3, it's all even. And you have to question the Viper. Why is this not walled more? We had the stone walls. Yeah, that's a fail of Dowd as well. Tado was sitting behind stone walls. This one was way too late, and then he didn't have the archer production. It is Byzantines against Ethiopian. It shouldn't die at the 16-minute mark here. Whoo. Oh. You drafted for 2 hours to die like this. Okay. Beach fight in the books. I won't join them in TeamSpeak. Maybe they're talking about the next map already. Maybe their mood isn't great. I will just give them some privacy. Ay. That is just like 1 layer of palisades and just going through and killing. Oy. Viper even stonewalled that area. Had fewer crossbows. Brodkin was very late. Then not the greatest micro. Lyria is solid 12-0 KD again. Tado just lost the villagers in the center there. I'm not really sure why this wall of Dowd didn't finish in the center. Lyria must have been out there with his archers very, very quickly. It's Dowd's wall though, the palisade one. Yeah, but it's still like so close to Viper. It's kind of his responsibility, right? If you think about like Dowd can't stonewall this and this, like he can, but it's so much better for Viper as well. Next map is African Waters. Yeah. Okay, let's jump into the action. Canyon Lake is up next, boys. We will have the Viper as the Persians. Lithuanian and Japanese flank here for the Secret Boys. Mongol, Indian, and Incas on the way. We will fast forward and then take a look that this map is all visible here in the center. We're starting with 5 rhinos next to your TC. And as you all know, color 1, 3, and 5 are together. So Tado as the Japanese flank, Viper as the Persian pocket, Dowd as the Lithuanian flank. Then we have MBL as Inca flank, Hera as the Indian pocket, and Lyri with the Mongols as the flank as well. For everyone who doesn't know this map, we also have 4 big pawns in those corners. And oh, MBL, he will already steal the first rhino away from Dowd. He's a bit late to the party. And well, already dropped the barracks though. Let's take a look. Dowd, that seems like a risky steal to me. That's too close to the TC. Dowd, don't go for it. No, Dowd, move away. That can't work. Or does he try to go around? Oh, this feels so weird. Hera with a pause. Tado dropped the barrack at the side. Instantly walled here for Lyri. Also, barrack at the side for Mr. Dowd. He might go for a drush, but MBL already preparing for the same. Hera pause, raising sleeper. Yeah, maybe looking up the tech tree for Indians. Oh, Dowd, don't tell me. And MBL, he will just gate this one up, no? Doubt, he just runs away. Oh. Yeah, Doubt is just running towards Tero here. What? Why did he block it? No, he shot it, but it didn't follow. That's so unfortunate for Doubt. He actually shot it, but it didn't follow. Oh, Gordy. And now MBL, he should never lose that villager. No, okay. So it will be +1 Rhino for MBL. Not the biggest surprise there. Militia fight at the edge. Not really happening. Meanwhile, Hera walling himself in the back. Viper already with the first dog here. Same goes for Hera on the outside. Tero now really active. Already walling in those wood lines here with the villager. 2 militia out there as well. Everything at 0 here for MBL. Nicely putting all the resources on the map. Third militias coming out on both, on both sides. Bit of an earlier start there for Doubt. Doesn't really matter. Camels behind this too. Cut off the reinforcement, but yeah, that just seems so open. And Doubt is winning this one. Now there's some damage against the camel. MBL, is he just happy with this or what's happening here? And then runs away. Just was probably taking some more damage. Is he on wood now? MBL? No, he is not. Sends 2 villagers over, but Doubt continues with his militia. That won't be too pretty. Militia over here. Can they find something? Actually, is this open? No, it's not. HP here looks all solid as well. Shouldn't really happen. And MBL, he can't get onto more gold at the moment. Doubt with a nice opening there. 8 idle villagers. Doughty? Doughty? Okay, now completely right clicks on that one and just lets the villagers do the rest. Actually goes for the low HP one in the back. And oof. Okay, survived there. Militia's out there. Nice block though by Mr. Tito. Does he get the villager? Seems like 7 HP could be enough. Tries to go for the pockets, TC. Nice move here. Secret with the nice opening. And, well, Doubt now walling the gold here. Did spot the villagers running away here. And 3 militia could be pretty good at being annoying here. Doubt, can he chase those down? He's trying to find the villagers. Can't really see them anymore. Needs to split off his militia now. Tero now goes for more laming here as well. Okay, well, that one in. But Leary was on time. So he will have 3 villagers on gold. Just a scout at the left-hand side. Just a lot of laming happening here. And, well, MBL found a woodline for himself on this one. The Viper already with the second dock here. Villager still around. Meanwhile, only 1 dock here by Mr. Hera, obviously. A bit more uncontested start for the Viper compared to what AM had to suffer here. Okay, won't find that one in time. The militia, they were searching for some leftover villagers. Didn't really happen. Tero now with some more walls. Leary already up to feudal age here. And now it's the archer range before the 9-minute mark. Obviously starting with 5 rhinos on the TC. Might have helped a little bit there. But, well, the wood income won't be crazy good. But you have like 1k wood around your TC as well. Stragglers having 200 wood. Really helps. Viper carry again. Well, we'll see about that. Doubt still on the hunt. Does he not see the woodline there? Oh, that's so close. Actually, didn't see that one. Okay, still runs around. There should be no wolves, right? I think so. And Viper trying to scout at that angle as well. Nice team play there, surely. Doubt now dropping a lot of farms. Goes for the woodline. Pretty much unprotected, but doesn't really matter too much. And MBL not on gold at the moment. Tero, once he reaches feudal age, that should be a tower over here. And then we see Hera being forced into a defensive tower, most likely. No one really going for any contestant here of the outside pawns. It's just 1 pocket each at the moment. With Viper, some more production. He has the 7-worker lead at the moment. Was to wall the gold before towering as well. Well, it's only one villager. Not really sure how much he can do. Tedo is trying to chase down that archer. Only 6 HP, but it's, well, Leary micro, and he won't rest till he gets the kill there. Oh, God. Oh, no, but now regrouping. Could take one more shank and then might die here. Not really sure. Tedo, is he around with anything? Blacksmith now being dropped stable as well. And that's going to be full Indian camel. Persian, what can he deliver? Now both sharing the gold over at that angle. Do we have a blacksmith somewhere? Indeed, at the very top. Needs to wait a bit more and now builds the mill to then afford the market later on as well. But, well, so many more fishing ships here for the Viper. It's just crazy. 15 is what I can see for now. Against Hera, he quote-unquote is only at 7. Now the market from Tedo as well. And oh boy, MBL, he is pulling the villagers, right? Oh yeah, and that's one defense upgrade. And we don't have any army. Dowd is just taking this fight. Oh god, but he has 4 militia here. 4 militia should be relatively good in this one. Dowd pulls those away. Oh god. MBL seems just to be happy to get himself and Dowd out of the game. 5 militia though. Once we get man-at-arm upgrade, I think MBL needs to think about taking engagements here. For now, just going back, man-at-arm upgrade now being clicked. Lithuanian can then maybe deliver something. Are we taking this engagement? Not really now, I believe. Oh, nice micro there by Dowd, surely. And MBL, yeah, he just needs to run. Can't really contest that. Meanwhile, aggression over here. Leary annoying towards the Viper. Needs to be pushed away from the woodline. 1 spearman, 3 archers. And oh god, is he annoying. Scout going down, or is he? Oh, gets pushed away there. The scout is trying to run. Oh, good. Look at that great shanking here against the 1 spearman. Love that. And yeah, the archer's still annoying, but Viper absolutely on point. Micros those back and, well, aggression on the outside. Tedo now with a sneaky archer range. Could maybe do something against Hera, but he should have a lot of camels out. Now, Hera and Viper both reaching castle age. And that's still 9 more workers here. Now Man-at-Arms can do something. MBL. I'm not really sure if that's really the game plan that he had going into this one. Dowd started the tower. Not continuing with that one. Now deleting. And what is this? Tedo and Dowd are both at this point? What? Dowd and Tedo both going for the right-hand side pawn. That's something I absolutely don't understand. Meanwhile, Leary wants to go for the bottom as well. Camel's now around. Viper needs to get some defense rolling for himself. Now rushes out the second stable. Is a bit late there. Drops some more houses. That's a lot of camels out. He himself goes for knights. No upgrades on those though. Fishing at the top still looks solid. I'm a bit surprised that his eco isn't looking that great then. We have Dowd still active with that villager. Viper with some problems needs to send the villagers away. I think Tedo now needs to start with some walling here. Maybe go for some archers himself. Meanwhile, he is active here with the archers. Forces Hera to send some camels back, but shouldn't be the trickiest thing ever. Dowd now goes for some random walls in the center. Knight numbers not looking too great. Viper micros this one back. I wouldn't be surprised to see monastery pretty soon. Nice quick walls here. The Viper gets some HP on those. The tower still around here. More quick walls. Okay. 5 archers, those are the ones getting focused down. A nice combination of quick walls here by the Viper and Tedo together. Knights, still only 1 defense upgrade. Not really too sexy for me. Now Bloodline's finished and now they can take the engagement. But camel numbers, I think, are solid enough still for camels around. I think they're doing a good fight. Skirmish of Tedo helping out a bit here. University dropped by the Viper behind this so that the Knights can just finish the job. Camels cannot retreat. But still, pretty efficient fight by Mr. Hera here, surely. Whew. More camels at the front. Viper losing. Oh no, Dowd losing a villager there. Tedo, did he get cleared up? He could go for some more archers behind that area. Just leaving 2 camels there could be enough. Tedo now goes for the sneaky fire galley, and that's something Hera cannot afford to allow. MBL, 2 sneaky villagers there. Can we get some army? Gets a galley, but a galley won't be in time. Lacks a lot of wood here, Mr. Viper, because he was so late. Deleted the university. TC won't finish too soon. Oh, Viper, that is not looking too great. Now sends 2 knights over there. The galley won't deny that first dock for sure. Now 4 camels by the Viper. Another TC. Doubt more defensive towers. Those camels could do some work though. Can we see some Doubt quick walls? Not even needed for now. And yeah, that's going to be the double dock drop. Viper can produce quite fast here, but that's something that he really didn't want to allow. Luckily, he spotted it quite fast. And Tado is now very active here. Hera, he can't defend this one. No more production, goes for a lot of camels here. Doesn't really have more gold. Some letters. Thanks for your prime. Pedro Beamer following this one up as well. I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. Some spearmen here for the defense. Now Leary moves forward. He is in castle age, gets all the upgrades. Tado not with the greatest amount of army. And, well, that water is now lost. Looks good at the moment. Secret, arguably 3 pawns. Leary at the left-hand side is a bit annoying as well. And now the Viper, I think he needs to carry, is 20 workers ahead at the moment. Has the second TC rolling for himself. Military count not too crazy. Doubt just runs away a bit here. TC very exposed at the moment. Some letters. Yeah, if I start to read out this name, I'm going crazy. And you know what's also going crazy? MBL, who didn't wall his woodline. He didn't wall his woodline. Yes, spearmen are coming over, but knights are still so good against this. I think camels might even just debate. Does he want to take this fight? He's just committing against the villagers. Knight is nicely debating away here, while the villagers still need to fight. And those are heavy losses. MBL drops down to 25 villagers here. Oh god, this is looking good for Team
It's me.
Secret.
Some letters.
Some letters. Thanks, my man. Give me some nearly energy in the chat. The Viper, that was a lot of villagers killed. Now Doubt needs to defend. How many spearmen does he have? I can only see 5. That's a lot of camels though. I think Doubt needs to run. No, more camels are now coming over for the defense as well. If Hera wants to commit to that, I think he can clear this one up. It's not going to be too easy for Team Secret to defend, but now they're scaring it away. Scared of more camels coming, more spearmen coming, and Tado. He is controlling that pawn. That's so nice. Top pawn, still full control for the Viper as well. Did
Nearly energy, nearly energy, nearly energy.
the tech into Fireship. Doubt around here as well. MBL, the only one who didn't dock even once. This one looks good for Team Secret. Says Paul. Thanks, guys. I hope that you're enjoying this one so much. If you're enjoying it as half as much as I do, you're having a great time. What can the crossman now find as damage?
Secret.
Sub train incoming. Tiro. Camel number still pretty crazy though. Hera at 19 military. The Viper is only at 12. He has 77 workers though. 3 TCs for him. Still some wood here. Oh, maybe forgot about those camels. No, he did not. Somebody doesn't know what to do with them. Now the Mangonel as the defense. Tado could lose his TC if someone decided to go for siege. Not really happening so far though. Mangonel needs to run. That's not really a great fight. Only 1 defense upgrade. I think the camels can't do too much under the tower. Mangonel doing some okayish damage as well, I believe. Maybe a ground attack. Give me a ground attack. Not happening. Camels now coming from behind. That's a horrible move for the Viper. Oh god, he loses most of his camels. Caves of Steel gifts another sub. Now up to 11 gifted subs. The Viper drops TC number 4 now. Still controlling the top. MBL, by the way, he did go for a pawn, so I will take that back. But the only one who never really fished in this game. I will say that. Spearman now for the defense. Doubt helping out quite nicely here. But Crossman of Leary should be enough. Score incredibly even. Mac Gusta. Doubt just plays mass spearman. Interesting. Now reaches castle edge. I wouldn't be surprised if he just drops the siege workshop and puts some pressure on here. But I wouldn't mind if he just booms a bit at some TCs. Small losses here for Leary. Some HP gone. Pikeman check for the Lord. Triple stable for the Viper. Lots of aggression here. Tado, I'm not really sure why he is still in feudal age. Yeah, he was very, very active. Had to build a lot of defensive towers. Did contest 2 pawns. Now contesting pawn number 3 here. And a lot of his eco is very far away. He was super annoying, walling in so many resources. But also it's 27 minutes into the game. Tetito. 400 food here with 13 on food. Well, he did contest so much, so... Whew. Needs to hold Leary. He might be scary in the long run. Seeing 53 villagers. Hera did a great job of booming behind this now. Viper, so many losses apparently. Hera is sitting at 3 TCs. Not the worst resources here. Not the greatest Q up with all his TCs. Not using MQ there. As you can see, 1 villager here. 7 villagers there. 1 villager there. And that's going to be imp. That's going to be imp by him. Monastery being dropped. I don't really see the university yet. There it is. And I think that could be spotted by Secret. Yes, indeed. They see both buildings. So they know that Hera is thinking about going up. Meanwhile, the Viper, he is way lower in his resources. Whew. Case of Steel continues with the support. Thank you so much, guys. Will be Hera against Viper. Both with high villager numbers already. 76. The Viper is sitting at 92, but that's a lot on water at the very top. On the way to Castle Age is now Tetito. Needs to save some villagers in the tower. Pikemen getting some kills in there, but Crossmen are obviously clearing this one up quite easily. Viper, how is resources looking? Okay, he will stay in Castle Age for way, way longer. Uh-oh, Tedo. That's going to be some dead villagers. Not really sure what those archers want to achieve here. That's another dead villager. Uh-oh. I thought it was looking good for Secret, but... MBL is now only going up to Castle Age as well. Some camels falling to that one. Lots of very low HP camels here. Holy guacamole. What's happening here? Like, that's a third of the HP at average, I would say. Let's take a look to Mangonels. They need to get to the TC, though. Otherwise, on open ground, camels could really deal well with them. Tedo moves out a bit more. I'm still scared. Viper's resources not looking too great. Oh, no. And another TC denied here by the Viper. Uh-oh. AM looking better and better in this one. Viper only producing some knights now. Where can he find the damage? Against masked camels, I don't really see it at the moment. Hera's camels, maybe just too strong indeed. Those crossmen finding another angle. Mangonels cannot really find the engagement at the moment. And Leary runs away
50.
in time. Coming in! Hey, yo! Defensive University here wants to get to Ballistic. MBL sits at pop 38. Maybe Doubt is the story behind this. That he can maybe boom this one up. Maybe he can go for all the pikemen. Defend off against all the camels. Maybe that's the option. Doubt not really walled at his gold, though. That's not going to be too great. 80%, 90% imp now. The Viper. We can still see his resources far away from imping himself. Has a solid eco, 20 villager lead, but military numbers simply not on the field. Still scared or worried about this area. Leary, how are his resources looking? Not too shabby if he thinks about imping himself. Doubt. Lots of losses in that area. It's so tough to see what's going on. As you can see, like a wild picture of colors. Everyone, like everything. The Doubt outpost rushes, outpost rush. The complete outside here. Look at that. Outpost, 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 outpost. They get a lot of vision. They get a lot of vision. The question is it going to be enough? Okay, some losses there when it comes to the crossbows for Leary. Viper now gets wheelbarrow. Oh god, that's super late. Super late. 30 farmers working. Those knights need to run. What is the answer here? MBL. Oh, what a nice move by MBL. What a nice move. Knows he can't contest water, but, well, a watchtower will do something. And that's not the first one. That's not the first one. Third watchtower active here already. And the fourth one and blocking that gold as well. That's just full cockroach mode. Lovely move. Oh, with 26 villagers, he's still able to do something. It goes for some eagles now. Some more raids at the top. And someone in the chat just called the game. I have no idea. This is so incredibly close. I can't call it. I can't call it. More camels. But those camels aren't strong. Those camels will be very underwhelming. Tedo can clear those camels up. It sounds so weird. Obviously not if Leary is there as well. Let's take a look. Mangonels can maybe get the kill there. Oh, that could be just Mangonels shooting at the camels. Could be good. Okay, not going to happen. Lights are around, but I think under the TC fire, most of those camels could die as well here. But still, it's a lot of them. Camel far away as well. Oh, that was such a good move. Such a good move by MBL to tower the outside there. Okay, lots of camels went down, but Leary still has his big army. Tado now down to pop 70 here. It's not looking great. Doubt now with the pikeman raid at the outside. That's all the vision that he had during all those times. Really, really annoying against Hera here. Viper needs to run his villagers. What is he going for? Is Viper just going for mass pikemen? Oh no. Oh no, that's obviously not the greatest unit choice in the game. Oh god, oh god, this is looking so bad then. AM, I think they're winning this one. It's very likely to be in the 4-3. How do you clear up all those crossbowmen if two players are going full pike? Mass amount of stables in the center. Just goes for the starting TC of the Viper here. Pikemen coming over for the defense. Yeah, they're doing okay against camels still, but it's not like the game-winning move. MBL going for some wild walls here. So many crossbows still out. Yeah, still 4 pawn control. Kind of for Team Secret, but honestly, the one in the top, not really on their side. Running away. Score still incredibly close, but that's mainly due to the water control for Team Secret during all that time. Dowd and Tado not looking hot with their villager numbers. The Viper needs to carry alone, but he is in castle age. Resources absolutely at the bottom. Can't build more pikemen. Can't really contest all those crossbowmen as well. That's such a great game by Illyria and Terra. How they're always hugging each other. Maybe big mangonel shot could turn this back. Leary on the way to Imperial Age, 85% behind this as well. How can you do this? How can you defend this one? I don't really see it. More pikemen. They can't take the engagement. We need to see a big mangonel shot before that one. Viper's now building another mangonel, but that's so far away. So far away. Leary Imp. That could maybe trigger Team Secret to look at the score. They're still seeing, okay, it's super close. We should continue on this one. But look at that. Leary behind this. Tags into Mango Dice. Second castle up. Heavy losses over here, as we saw earlier, with all the camels. Crossbowmen still around. Pikemen trying to get the defense done. This one looks very problematic for Team Secret here. Eagle raid. It's Castle Age Eagles here. Still doing some work. Imperial Camel tag now by Mr. Hera. And he is just eating this TC alive. That one is going to fall unless... Oh, actually, let's get away from the pikemen. I don't really mind that too much. Can just come back later there as well. Skirmishers, not really the greatest choice either. Tado needs to run. And now they're going for the very immobile army. The counter army is in some form, but now it's just randomly booming away here. 3 TCs for him. Lost the starting TC already. Tado could maybe repair his one. It's not looking great. Diablo is completely impossible to be addressed. And that mangonel, I don't think will get the greatest shot off. Gets one shot. It was an okayish one. Give me a second shot and... Okay, I can live with this one. But still, was it enough? I don't think so. And indeed, Hera, he's just back here and he's dominating the game. G to the G. Aftermath is taking the 4-3 lead into this one. They now have 2 match points. F me. Secret. They could lose the final against MBL, Leary and Terra. AM needs one more win to be the champion of Battle of Africa 2. Statistics. Hera, the great KD. It just felt like Indians was such a good counter to the Persians. Couldn't really deliver too much there. 10th building race, and that was were really important ones, like 2 TCs or something that's included there as well. The Viper, he simply had the numbers, but I couldn't see them. Felt so weird. MBL with the massive move there, the cockroaching at the top as well. 32-minute castle age. Hallelujah, was that late? Hera, very smooth, fast castle. Same goes for the Viper. Lovely stuff, but It just felt like Indians with the camels could provide so much. The Viper playing the pocket, and he's playing humans. Goes for the outside wood line. Kind of the only option here on this one. For everyone who doesn't know what that slope, we need to chop to the outside to get to extra gold, extra stone. We have reasonable gold next to our base. Need to go for elephants, and we can get to a lot of extra food in the center. His flank, one of his best AoE buddies, Portuguese Mr. Doubt. Expecting him to go for some crossbow play, maybe some archer aggression. We will see. Tertito on the other side plays Celts. As you all know, Celt ETC, Celt chop wood, Celt can be annoying. He's facing Leary, who's playing Burmese, and, well, is doing a really good job of being efficient, getting out of there as well. MBL is taking his time to get out of there, and he is playing the Bulgarian pocket. They lost against Somi with Bulgarian pockets. Maybe now they're trying to return the favor here. As you all know, we can build 4 extra TCs without taking any extra stone as Bulgarians. Lovely for the boom. Hera goes for Turks. Was kind of disaster yesterday against Suomi. Maybe he can do a bit better now. Maybe chops out a bit earlier. I love all the spam in the chat, guys. Thanks for your support. You know that the intensity is on in those situations. They're even offering a lot of HP losses here. I'm quite surprised. But he didn't go for this one. Didn't go for the villagers there. Can delay Loom for quite some time. That's an interesting structure on that elephant. Interesting. Okay, drops another farm. Double farm even. What is Leary playing? That feels really weird. That feels really weird. It's very efficient on chopping out. 250 wood to go. Tato is looking at 260 as well. That won't be a block on the outside. Meanwhile, not the greatest efficiency here by Doubt. He is really taking his time. And yeah, won't be fast. On the other side, Hera quite nice and early as well. 220 wood to go. Doubt could be in problems here. Human pocket. What will Secret play? Is it scouts? Is it knights? Is it step lancer? Is it 1 TC extra build? Is it just a normal knight opening and then the TC with a slightly better boom added? Doubt slow playing the wood. A bit like this, yeah. He's not going for it very fast for sure. Now opens this area up again. Wants to go for another elephant. This one is 170 food. Oof, will be a bit late. Now drops some more farms. Weird placements, but I will allow it. Behind this, the Viper already up to field late. And without any walls, that kind of indicates a fast TC drop to me. Jeez, Neely, sounds so nervous. I'm feeling nervous hearing you. Okay. Scarification on the elephants because they had no ink. But, okay. Lovely. Let the stream of energy not being let go. Doubt now goes here for some blocks. Overblocked a bit. Now needs to block from the other side again. What? Shoot! What? Oh, this is so unfortunate for Doubt. Oh! Oh, yo. That was not his fault. That was honestly not his fault. That was actually reasonably well done. Goes for another block here. Not taking any damage. That is honestly, that is good Age of Empires play. Not taking any damage. Now let the scout go. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, now shoots again. All good. 4 on gold. That feels a lot. No matter what strategy he's going for. Gets that elephant. Not the crazy amount of farms. Viper now walling. Interesting TC. Next to that gold. We'll build a lot of farms around this one as well. MBL with the quick walls. Goes for the MBL gate there at the side. And Terra, 90 wood from chopping out. Oh, look at Leary. He's completely blocked. What is happening here? What is happening here, Leary? He is 102 wood away. Tato, meanwhile, 100 wood away. So that's going to be very even. Dowd, I think he is really under-focusing this one, though. Really under-focusing. He's 380 wood away from getting out. I think he needs to play it through the center. Outside will be very late for him. Dowd is never getting out. Yeah, we'll see about that. Could be very long. Viper goes for the boom. Likely that we will see paladins from him later in this game. Tato, that's a lot of farms for him as well. Didn't have a lot of elephants apparently. Let's see one there. Yeah, long distances. Not something he can really go for. Way of the Lord are mysterious. Yeah, we see it again here. Also, I might feel this is not enough food. I think he needs 2 more farms. Has 5 on berries, 5 farmers. That won't be enough. He has 2 queued up. Doesn't excite me too much. Not too much on gold as well. Meanwhile, Hera. That looks like a reasonable opening. We'll chop out there in time. That's what they really struggled with against Suomi. Not going to happen now. If you're going for a fast chop, is it optimal to have your lumber camp towards your opponent? Actually, yes. Yes. Believe in your boys, Nilly, and keep calm. I'm trying to keep calm, but the pressure is even on the observer, apparently. I didn't know before either. Maybe that's what Tato did. Tato is now running out, but Leary will be through in time. Nice job this time. Forward, and he will get out of there in time. Would have worked against MBL. Would not have worked against Hera, who's sending a village out, and, well, Dowd won't get out there either. He's trying to micro a bit, but that's such a long distance still. Look at that, blocking villagers and everything. Dowd won't get out for quite some time, and then it's archery ranges through the center. Villagers now around. Could go for the fight, but ran into the wolf there. We did see Loom for both players. And oh, well, Tato can take this fight with his scout, because, well, Leary is pretty much far away and takes the 3v2 for now. Scout will join the party pretty soon, though. And villager goes down. Now some more damage against the scout. How is the scout of Leary slow? Ah, because he lured the boars earlier. Okay. Spearman now. Oh, won't be allowed by Mr. Leary, though. And that one could get walled in. Depends on how he wants to run. Not going to happen. And, well, now we have the scout here at the side. Didn't know Nilly was casting this. Such a wonderful change from the hollering on T90's cast. I did cast every single main event game of this tournament. And every single qualification game. Dowd's the largest, doesn't want to allow this, but Siege Workshop could obviously be an option here for Leary, who again did play with the scouts. Is going for the early light calf. Will be annoying, and Dowd, that's not a way to chop out. That's not, he can't get out. If he kills that tree, that's still blocked. That's so bad. Tato now builds a Siege Workshop on the outside. Leary sees that one. Not sure about Tato's scout though. He goes around with Spearman, gets a lot of vision. Double walls here, also benefiting from the cumin bonus. And that's going to be some aggression. Not really sure how Leary will defend that one. Goes for the monastery. Maybe the knights are good here. 3 HP and the wolf, the lion, and gets... Oh, lion gets the kill. Hallelujah, that was important. Otherwise, that one could have been really annoying if he gets the Siege Workshop behind this here. But that was a hero lion. That helped out so much. Oh, yeah, and now Dowd still 140 wood away. That's so much micro that he's putting on there, but it's not looking great for him. Tries to get out of there. How many resources has he been floating? Certainly quite a bit. Meanwhile, the Viper, he should get the info that Lightcalf is around. He simply didn't chop out yet. Now gets the X. But that's actually the X of Hera. Maybe he's waiting for the overchop. Maybe he goes in then. That could be horrible. Don't tell me that Dowd didn't give the info. Please don't tell me that Dowd didn't give the info. No, no, don't give me the overchop. This would be so bad. And 3 light cav. That's an investment that should never pay off. And you see how he instantly... Oh, the Viper! Oh, he was waiting for it as well. Oh. Toying with Hera there. He knew about it. Mangonels, what can they do? I think we will see Redemption indeed. Redemption, Sanctity. That one will be an easy hold. Double Mangonel shot, not going to happen for now. Meanwhile, MBL just plays the tilt 3 TC boom here while the Viper is sitting at 2. Goes for 3 pretty soon as well. I think this could be somewhat even. Now double stable, what can they go for? Doubt still has so much army that he can't really use. What a horrible game for him. Now drop the second TC here at the top. Tato just randomly sitting there. Really getting too much done. Mangonels getting the nice kill.
Less than 3.
Amcop. Thanks, my man. Spearman needs to get a lot of kills. Maybe wall in those Mangonels. Could be a good option. Maybe go in here, build a house around them. And yeah, look at that Tato. Ground attack. Scares those away for now. Tries to go. But I think 3 spearmen should be enough for the defense. Finally, Doubt is out. Drops TC number 3. Hera, how did he play this one? Only now builds TC number 3. Really weird placement. Really weird placement. Meanwhile, Light Cav still around. Want to be annoying. Tato, he is pretty much aware of this though. And Hera just really good at dodging all those shots. Oh, that could be a lot of damage though. Yep. Ground attack here. Oh, quickly dodge as well. Some damage taken, but not the most important thing. Tato could go for 1 knight as a defense. Oh no, he actually needs to go for scouts against those monks. He builds a defensive tower and should be fine. Zambia 5 TCs. He is going for 4 TCs now. Viper drops TC number 3, goes for some scouts on the outside, some knights with this one. Now the conversion of the siege workshop and, well, deletion there of Tato. For a quarter of a second the game lagged. I thought it could be the drop, but didn't happen. I am nervous, guys. The Viper, 66th villagers at the moment. Slight lead over MBL. Was going for the 40C boom. Could drop a 50C, it's not out of the question. Some conversion started here. Can't really commit though. Tato not even bothered to jump into the tower. Knows that Leary will pull back anyways. It's just a game. For you, it's just a game. For me, it's my life. A little lag is in the game. I think so as well. MBL proved he is far better than Nikov, right? Well, Nikov played 1 game, they lost that one. But that's not enough of a sample size for me. Light Cavs added there. Seems like Tato wants to continue his push. Not 100% sure how efficient that's going to be. Maybe just continue with Paladins. Might have been better. Now Scouts added here as well. That house is going to go down. The question is, does Tato allow the conversion or... Against that amount of monks, I think I delete the house. Is there a price for winning? Over $8,000. Doubt now finally with the aggression. Nice quick wall here by Hera, but that should not be enough HP on those. Hera, what is his answer? Doubt now with the aggression on the outside. Maybe he did enough. Scout is going down. Maybe they even go to the outside and attack. MBL. They want to go for it, but for now they're just going for the kills against the villager. Monk is trying to go for some conversion. Doubt, no ballistic, really hurts. Is getting it now, is getting Botkin now as well, so lacking a lot of upgrades. Could go for way more. MBL, nice walls there. Also I have some more. Light Cav now around, Pikeman at the front. Good job here, perfect team play. And another Monk goes down, now the Viper just needs to run. And MBL, no. Tato can actually do the clear up here. Gets the last Mangonel as well. That was just beautiful team play. And all of a sudden, Leary is not sitting with a lot of army. MBL still with 0. And now the aggressive castle by Tato. That makes so much sense. Maybe, oh god, is that an aggressive castle? That is one. Yeah, and he thinks better of it. Is going a bit further back. Doesn't want to throw it. We already saw 2 games thrown by 2 aggressive castles. One by the Viper. on Donut and won by Hera with Grand Barra. Doubt is what is happening here. How is that a thing? And well, monks are going down at least. That's something good. Lightkev could die as well. Let's take a look how the micro is with the Mangonel there. And that's a nice split surely. What can Doubt do against this behind? And runs away. Buys himself some more time. Now some aggression at the front. Let's take a look how good the macro is there. The knights are coming over. Okay, that's something that that Hera is not prepared against. Now a random shot needs to run a bit further back. Does some more damage, not going to do too much. That is some nice aggression. And the most beautiful thing would be if Doubt is attacking here, is attacking at the left-hand side and in the back at the same time. Even Hera can't deal with that, I would say. Now more stables being added here by the Viper, who's up to Imperial Age. Same goes for MBL, though. Remember, we are playing with the old patch. Something I'm saying over and over again. Bulgarians do still have Paladins. It's not getting nerfed away from them. Defensive tower here for Leary did nothing. Tedo is looking pretty good. Another small lag here. I'm really scared every single time. I really don't want to see this game drop again. More stables by MBL. Could be the full Paladin fest of Cumans against Bulgarians. Then the question is though, how good can the flanks deal with this? Some pikeman conversion. I don't think the Paladins can do too much on Tedo's side. I think he's doing a good job. We'll get that TC. Walls behind there. No idea how we got into that situation. Meanwhile, all the front is broken. And Hera, how can he wall this one? Woodline being taken away as well. What does Doubt see as an idea about the gold? Quite surprising that he didn't put anything over there. Now the aggression continues. Mangonel in some danger. Oh, this is not going to be easy for Hera to hold. This one is looking good for my boys. Secret. They're trying to push. Mangonel defense, Monk defense here, and a very defensive castle. Not protecting too much here by Mr. Hera. The walls behind this. They know there could be a lot of aggression coming from MBL. They didn't see anything from MBL this full game. So they know he's completely boomed out. He will have the better economy than the Viper. And actually, numbers are very, very close here. So I can't live with that. MBL so far, KD 0-3. He didn't kill a single unit in this game. More stables being dropped, more archery ranges by Doubt as well. Everyone on the way to MPH except Purple and Teal. So Tedo and Hera still waiting. Hera, so many TCs on the outside. Doesn't have the greatest gold control though, right? There's one here. Kind of exposed. Now the Knights getting some vision and Doubt just walling this one off. Love that markets are already being dropped off. Spanish not in this draft included. Oh. Nice. Just randomly taking the fight here. We see the Viper waiting for the upgrades. Oh, even gets Bloodlines only now. So that was not the most upgrades on the Knights. Cavaliers here now. Doubt can he wall this one in time. He is sending 3 villagers, but I think that won't be in time. Yeah, no chance there. We'll lose those villagers. Can get some easy walls behind this one though. That won't be too bad. Needs to run a bit away for now. Knights here with the defense. Leary is now Imp. What is he going for? Some pikemen. I think bombard cannon. Some traps could make a lot of sense. Meanwhile, Doubt is holding this one. Imp tech, or Paladin tech instantly. Something that we are lacking from MBL. Doubt he needs to get them walls. This is so bad. How is he not seeing this one? He should know there is 2-3 axes. That's actually from Tedo. How is there no reaction? Doubt, maybe quick wall over here. Those are all dead villagers. Run to the other side. Run to the other side, Doubt. You need to debate them away. You need to wall behind this. What is happening? Do you really think you can save any of those villagers? I don't think so, my man. Oh, boy. Might get away with 3. Okay, Viper is around. Howell is still lacking. Brazen, actually, he made it home with 3. Better than what I've expected. Trade will be set up. Tedo, now 50%. What can Burmese do, though, against full Celts? If he gets mass halberdier, mass siege, maybe some light cap mixed in by the Viper, maybe some Paladin mixed in, Leary needs to go for a lot of conversion. That's not like Leary's specialty, right? The full Monk Rush? Can't really remember when I saw that from him the last time. Monks down. Nice move here by the Viper to bait away with those like... Oh, but nice transition here by Hera as well. Still gets conversion. Lots of army here by MBL in the center. He is now taking to Paladin as well. The Viper will be a bit faster. Map control in the center. Feels like a bit better for Team Secret. Not the most important thing though. Still a lot of Cavaliers out, and Doubt completely unprotected here. That's going to be pretty expensive for him. Oh no, Doubt, you need to run more X's coming this time. Okay, gets one house there. You need another house there. Indeed, that's what he is providing. Paladins +4/+war on the other side. We'll have the same upgrades for MBL pretty soon. Meanwhile, MBL, he is not taking the greatest fight here. We finally have chemistry. That one should not be broken. Doubt you need to re-wall here. This one, don't tell me you're trying to... What is happening? Why are there no walls coming behind this? There's no repair again on those houses. But Viper, I think he's sending enough Paladins when Arbalists are around. But we will have some villager losses for sure. The big question is though, how is the left-hand side going to be? Mass Halberdiers against Mass Halberdiers. That sounds a bit better for the Burmese player though. Votes could be mixed in there, but that's a nice amount of Arbalest now. A nice amount of Arbalest. How many kills can we find? Uh-oh, and that's very close to the trade as well. That could be really, really important. Viper now, can he outmass MBL when it comes to Paladins? Score is so incredibly close. I think this is the better fight for MBL. Not really sure, but Viper's taking this one now. Thinks better of it. Is running away. Remember, humans, they run a bit faster, so they can decide that about the fights a bit better. And that looks like full human Turk CA to me. But look at that, only 60 HP out of the potential 100. Castle upgrade, still missing. Okay, now goes for it. Sipahi, 20 extra HP for CA. Bloodlines, still missing in the stable though as well. Viper, reasonable numbers. Trade already started as well. Lovely moves. Meanwhile, Rambai around here as well. Tado, what does he have to offer? Elite Rambai tech now as well. Rams, where are the onagers? It's only Harbidiers at the moment. That's a lot of Harbidiers. Tado sends one ram out, sends two rams out, wants to kill the traps. And Tado, I think he will take this fight. Traps are going down. This is a reasonable fight for him here. Surely the monks, even if they get some conversions, I'm not too scared about that. Rambai needs to micro back. There is doing not the greatest job of doing that. So many pointy boys against each other. It's tough to cast this one. Monks are going down. And Tado, he can just continue producing like this. More over here. Maybe Doubt could even send like 5-10 Arbalest. Could be really good. Now the tech switch into the champion line here for Livery. He's still messing so many attack upgrades though. Tado has +1/+4, and more Paladins are now coming over, but Paladins against the Harbidiers doesn't excite me too much. Where are the next attack points? Where is Doubt going? Doubt is just chilling in the center of the map. What is happening? We need army. We need kills. Doubt, attack. Oh, and all the CA are now in here. Doubt again, not walled here. Didn't re-wall that area, and now the CA are diving in deep, but enough Arbalest from behind. Every single CA should die of Hera here. Shouldn't really find a good way. Yeah, every single one dies. Every single one dies. No way of ever saving those. Not even sure why Hera is trying to maneuver at all. Okay, now Doubt has an incredible army. Doubt has 74 military. Hera is sitting at 21. Just give me one major push somewhere. Tado now with another castle. Would love to see for Celtica from him. Finally, the Onager tech finished as well. And Mass Halberdier Onager. That's going to be really tough to be addressed. Big fight over here. It looks like Viper has the better numbers. And this is really lovely. Viper even having somewhat of the hill advantage here. Fights uphill on that side though. The castle's helping out. Rambai could help out, but Viper's numbers just so much better here. He's sitting at 45 military. Same goes for MBL, roughly, I would say. Next aggression here. Bombard cannons now moving forward. Would love to see some dance there. Arbalest moving forward as well now. And that's what we said. The army is just massive. And I'm not fearing a lot of Onager shots from the Turk player, because they don't even have Onagers here and still lacking bloodlines. We now see Faro Celtica on the way for Mr. Tatito. He's going for SO tech as well, guys. That will be Siege Onagers. He can't be stopped. Kelt and Imp in one-dimensional push. What can he do against that? I don't really see it, guys. I'm feeling game number 9 coming. That's a lot of Arbalest though. That's a lot of Paladins though. But also Arbalest numbers aren't looking too bad. Some could go over there, ditch next some of Hera's villagers. Doubt will just trade off owls. Arbalest will be cleared up. Not enough Paladins from the Viper around here. Doubt has to take this fight like a man. Everyone above Pop 160, so no one really dead, but Tado now did get to his desired army composition, and then how can he be stopped? Would love to see him build some siege workshops at the other side as well. So many Paladins out. Simply, MBL can't get a foothold on the center. The Viper was just so active there with his stables. Not a lot of control in general, but those is the spot where the extra gold spots are. We aren't far away from killing those markets as well. Doubt if he could just focus on that area a bit more. Now goes for some bomber towers, but is instantly getting shut down by the bombard cannon as well. Massive amount of Paladins. What are the numbers again? Viper and MBL, both in the 60s. An eye for an eye here. Arbalest, they can be happy that Hera still not having bloodlines here. That means, I think, well, husbandry is unlikely as well then. Push over here. Oh god, that's so many SO. Tado. I think that's an unstoppable army. Maybe bombard cannons, maybe some monk can do something. But how? That's a really good fight in the center here for the Viper. Suddenly the first time that I see him having a reasonable military advantage. Paladins now requested over at the other side. I wouldn't be surprised if Tado now shoots this wood line to allow Viper to get in there with all his Paladins. That would be a sick move. A Rambai now running away. Tado chops through the wood line first here. Where are the Viper's Paladins? I don't really see them on the map anymore. Some over there, most of them over at this angle, and the fight continues. I'm not really sure how much gold Hera is still having. He got pushed away from that one, did lose a lot over there. Bombard cannons now from Doubt being dropped. He is still active there, killed some houses. I would love to see some markets being taken out as well. There he goes through the center, shouldn't really be able to do too much against Doubt's army though. Remember, as we all know, lacking a lot of pierce armor here. Has 3 at the moment. Paladins are taking this fight. This looks horrible for Leary. But now sees the fight and is going for it a bit better. Let's take a look how the positioning is looking. Arbalest are around, and I think this is a crazy fight here. Secret fighting! Tado is meanwhile pushing. I see more teal going into red space. I really like that. The Rambai need to run more control over that raid at the top. Doubt is again getting cleared up completely. Drops below Pop 160. Paladin numbers not looking too hot for the Viper, but he finds more kills. Meanwhile, Tado now taking into elite vote raiders, and that's going to be pretty damn sexy. Onagers need to, or SO need to run from the Onagers. Now fighting down against all that. Fight did go in favor of AM, but bomber towers are still around. I can give you a short overview over all the resources. We can take a look at gold. Everyone at the limit. Doubt is actually floating most resources here. Can he get stuff on the map? Arbalest production is looking solid, so we can't fault him for that. 90 villagers for now. Continues with some aggression here, but oh, that's a big scary army by Hera. Now he gets artillery even. Allows himself to get to 14 range on his bombard cannons. Would love to see some SO from Tado being added, but he just tries to finish the game against Leary over here. That's why you play Celts, because they can continue and perform so well. Trade numbers, I have no idea. You need to judge it by the minimap. Looks okay. Looks slightly worse. Paladins now around as well. What can Leary do? He did send so many Rambai over to the other side. He's dropping down to Pop 140. Will lose so many buildings. Tado is deep in Leary's space. Champion tech was the option there. Paladins are now over here. I think they will clear this up, but that means more breathing time for the Viper in the center and more Arbalest time for Doubt as well. Leary now drops to Pop 120. Everyone else 180 and up. MBL struggling a slight tiny bit. Not really worth mentioning. Bombard cannon dance now. I'm not really sure if Doubt has Arquebus. Goes for heavy loss there. Nice move there, surely. Would love to see a ram go. Just Tado building 10 rams, killing every single market. Would be lovely. Would be so lovely. He's getting pushed back at the left hand side though, so it's something that he can't really focus on. Meanwhile, the Viper, where are all his Paladins? Didn't he just take a massive fight here in the center against MBL? Didn't really happen. Tado still some stuff being annoying behind there, and MBL tries to find another angle. Some Paladins still being active. Siege Engineers now for doubt. Goes for 13 range for his Bombard Cannons. Bombard Tower falls. Stables being added by the Viper. But where's the go? It's not really happening. Some SO through the center. I know what this was for. This was to cut through here. Didn't really happen though. Too much army from MBL around. Oh, this is a sneaky move by Tedo. Love that thinking. Didn't really happen though. MBL still way too active. Doubt horrible base here at the moment. They built some pikemen trying to somehow defend. Meanwhile, it's just the continued push by Tedo. Amount of SO is a bit underwhelming at the moment. I see 3. I can live with that, honestly. And you know, I said it early on stream. Game number 9 means I will switch over for Doubt. And it will be Viper, Tedo and me playing then. That would be the dream. Being crowned Battle of Africa champions. Obviously not going to happen. Okay, now diving in here. Bombard cannon connections are reasonable. Doubt will lose every single bombard cannon here though, I believe. Finally 100 HP for Hera. Bombard cannons behind there. Nice dodge. Oh god, Viper. Oh no, Doubt he will lose everything. Oh, Arbalest, what is happening here? This is not looking great. Oh, yo, Paladin numbers aren't great. The dock, well, I'm not really sure what's that for. Maybe some demos or something? We didn't see a single dock being built in any other game before, I believe. Now some bomber towers by Hera to defend this one. Paladins active, but finding a better position. But Tedo, he is the guy pushing against Leary. And this is kind of the first game where Leary didn't get an archer civilization, right? And this is the first game where he is really dying early on. Trade looks so good for Secret if I look at the minimap. SO getting some friendly fire there as well. Can we see some connections against the Rambai? Still too active here is Mr. Leary. Oh, looks scary. Some more raids here. Paladins now around here. Doubt is getting cleared up. That's so many bombard cannons. No repair behind this either. Arbalest just taking this fight. Where do we have another attack? That would be lovely go. So much going down, and that's Tedo's Rams. Lovely addition here in the center of the map. Next go. Where's MBL going? Wants to clear this one up apparently. Okay. Is Doubt moving in here with Viper? Seems a bit like it. Like they want to make the trade go. Also, next go is over here. Rambai now very clumped up. Oh, loses 5 or something. But next short route. Ooh. How he is dodging those. He's still microing them to perfection. But you can't micro them till, yeah, forever. Oh, maybe Leary can. But he's just seeing how much ground he's losing. Those siege rams are just running over there. Paladins would have really been helpful there. Secret might be forcing game number 7. SOs are around. Siege needs to go forward. Rambai. Oh, playing with fire. Game number 9. Game number 9. I'm not used to cast series that are set that long. I mean the last game of everything. And, oh, that is the ground attack that we wanted to see. And that was so many Rambai going down here. And another attack. Paladins are everywhere. AM, I don't really see how they can hold this one. Leary is down to pop 90 now. Hera is sitting at 110. MBL, the only one kind of stable at pop 180. The push continues over here, though. Paladins are coming over. Hera, he's actually expanding quite nicely. Would love to see some SO shots against all those, though. Another Ram go at the trade would be lovely. But we have another attack through the center as well. Lovely move by Doubt, who's getting all the bomber towers out. This could be going to distance, guys. Battle of Africa 2. More Paladins here. Leary, he is not ready to give this one up, though. MBL pushing his team forward. He didn't pick Bulgarians to then not own the game with Paladins all around. But he might be forced into the last deciding game. And the last deciding game will be no Socotra. Holy guacamole, that's going to be an incredible map to finish this one off as well. Very slow in Dark Age, very slow in Feudal Age, but potentially the banger of a map on Castle Age there. Maybe there was surprises with some feudal age aggression though. I don't know yet, but I know that this one is looking pretty damn sexy. 4-team secret. More archery ranges being dropped. Hera's trying to micro like a madman. Now some scorpions even being mixed in. I don't mind that addition at all against some of the champions here. And I did cast this game as if it was over. And all of a sudden, AM is pushing back the left-hand side, holding at the right-hand side. Center. Oh, that's a nice goal, though. A nice team play over and over again. How actively Secret is playing this one. Ram go here, instantly goes in there, and MBL, he will lose a lot of villagers. 137 for now. Let's quickly see. He goes for 10 more production. So, well, just think about 150 there, and you can see the update pretty soon how much he lost. Meanwhile, bombard cannons are holding this one. Update at the left-hand side. Champion numbers are looking pretty damn good. We need to see more votes. That castle is going to go down instantly, though. Maybe on cracked terrain, how fast it's dying. That's a bit surprising to me. And MBL, lots of idols. Need to send some army back here as well. More paladins in the back. And what is that? How did they get in there? I have no idea how all those paladins get in, but that's the complete straight gone. There's no way of retreating that one. And we see the axe of Leary. That won't be a good sign. More coming over here. That won't be a hold. Left-hand side. Yeah, Leary is pushing, but the trade is a goner. Secret will take game number 8. We will go to game number 9, and then everything is reshuffled. We will be down to a single last game. So much money on the line, so much prestige on the line, and it will always be Secret winning Battle of Africa 1 and 2, or will it be AM coming back into this one? We will find it out, but Hera still refuses to give this one up. He still says, I have all the heavy say, I have all the bombard cannons, but probably his teammates talking him into it. Let's just resign. MBL resigns last. Game number 9 is going to happen. Hallelujah.
Sound resumed.
So Kocha's deciding game. Fuck you.
Sound
Okay,
muted.
I'm scared that I will reveal any strategies there. But yeah, not Socotra will be the deciding game. Game number 9 on not Socotra. Some people might say the worst map in the map pool. Some people might say the best map in the map pool. KD of the Viper, impressive. Compare that to MBL. He didn't get the eco rates in. He didn't get the eco rates in. Tedo, and this amount of buildings raised. Went to Lyria's eco. Hera lost a lot there as well. MBL even some in the end. In the end, trade the Viper so early. Tedo, not really needed. Wanted to fall into a lot of halberdiers. Solid trade by, well, everyone. I don't mind those numbers. Lyria could have gone a bit higher, but went for a lot of halberdiers himself. Nice little count there. People really close together. And timeline, we see MBL very late. No army in Castle Age at all. And then he exploded in Imp. Did go for a lot of paladins. We saw the Viper did add some more. Some problems here for Doubt. Lost his army several times. Heavy losses. But stayed stable. Stayed very aggressive to watch the game. Because now it is on. The pressure is on. We will see the full action here. We will have the Viper playing as the flank.
No secret.
He is Vietnamese. He is sending the scout forward. The map is so small. You can see everything here. Instant laming by MBL. He is at 6. He sends his Eagle Warrior to the front. The Viper is sending his scout to the front as well. Same, we see the laming over here. Sheep are moving around. Rhino's pretty close to the TCs though, so that's going to be pretty tricky. The Viper, what can we see? It is already MBL, and he is starting to lame with the first Rhino. The Viper, can he see this one? He should see it on the Fog of War here. Can he block this one off? The tree line could help him out potentially. The Viper actually went for the attack, tries to block the Rhino. Not really going to happen that well. MBL is obviously the god in blocking in this one. TC is really close. The Viper knows how close. Now we see Hera joining the party as well. The Viper needs to run. Good first win here for MBL. He will most likely play with 3 Rhinos. Where was the support of Mr. Doubt? He is just in the center of the map. Tries to go for some more control. But the Viper, he did lame 2 Rhinos. The Viper now takes the hill advantage. He wants to take the fight. Lost 3 HP. civilizations. The Viper plays Vietnamese as the flank. We have Doubt with Franks as the pocket. And we have Tato as Korean flank. Remember, guys, on this map we don't have any stones, so tower rush not really an option. Leary plays Teutons here. Goes for the weird woodline. Very, very close. Doesn't go for the outside woodline. Then we have, as a pocket player, Italian Hera. Don't ask me how we got into this one. Teuton flank. Italian pocket. And the Master Lamer. MBL. Lots of D obviously close by. I still hear some more scouts attacking here. What is happening here for the Viper? What a horrible start for him. Gets some more walls. Oh yeah! He saves this one, but loses the villager. No! Another TC. He did save that villager. Is he even saving that one? I'm not sure. Viper in full Titanic mode here. Could lose this one. 7 HP. Just needs 2 more hits. Is going away. 1 loss here for the Viper. -1 Rhino. -1 villager. This is looking horrible for Secret. And this is why people are asking me, Nilly, why do you not like laming? Because games on such an important scale could be decided so early on. Viper only 1 villager on wood at the moment. Might need to send his scout back in this scenario. Gets 2 more sheep. Might have 4 extra in the long run. Maybe not even that is happening. Whew. 3 villagers around here. Maybe the eagle can find something. 2 more sheep found here for Hera. Meanwhile, on the other side, Rogan. Now the barrack. I will obviously focus heavily on the game. So, guys, I can't give anyone any shoutouts at the moment. The eagle. They could find another kill. Doubt. What can he do? Has 1 villager on the open here. Needs to fight this one back. Doubt, no reaction at all. Maybe fights this one back. Low HP here. And that's the 2nd kill. Such a great game by AM. Will they find another villager kill? No walls in here. And that's another villager dead. And that one is in danger as well. This is beautiful play by AM. They are laming this one to perfection. Now the block at the front. Don't go back down. No! 3 villagers down. Secret is behind by 4 villagers here. Doubt is in complete disaster. 14 population. Secret can't win this game early. This is looking so horrible for them. This might be GG. This might be Hidden Cup Finals all over again. The game ending before it really started. Pure disaster for Doubt here. He could have walled this one. He could have walked away. He took the fight. Then the villager went back. That is just horrible for him. 2 sheep over there. He's going for some aggression at the other side. Will find the kill against the scout. But that is it for now. Still some more aggression here. The militia trying to buy some time here for Mr. Tatito. He has only 1 HP. Can't really block that villager. Is trying to get some more kills. But I think that won't happen. Meanwhile, Leary, funnily enough, with his weird woodline, is in the better spot. Finds those sheep because he just wanted to wall this area. Fortunate for him as well. Meanwhile, big walls over here. Doubt has to play this one open. What a horrible start. Pop 17 up now against potentially completely walled AM players. It could not be worse for Team Secret. It could not be worse. I can't imagine a scenario. The Viper loses a Rhino, loses a villager. Doubt loses 3 villagers at the edge of the map. Now goes up into a position where everyone is walled, where he can't contribute anything. This is the moment where you just sling all the resources and hope that no one of the 25k viewers are watching and noticing. Whew. 3 militia around. Doubt pop 16 at the moment. Some aggression here. Hoping for the scouts to do some damage, but Leary is walling everywhere. Doubt now with the stable in the center of the map. Builds a house. Barrack way too late. Look at that. 45% the moment he reaches fuel edge. Everyone completely walled. Scouts will do nothing on this map. That's what they see. That's what they should know. Not even sure if building a stable makes a lot of sense here. Surely building a single scout won't make any sense. Would upgrade now. Archer sends the villager away. Knows that rushing the stable out won't be necessary. Militia still hammering away here. AM such a dominant spot. Vietnamese, Koreans, what can they do? Yeah, Doubt realizes I don't need that stable, I don't need scouts. I just need some farms, I need to go up as well. I need to support my team in Castle Age. Won't build a single scout, they know what's up. At least that. Good decision making behind this at least. MBL at 6. Monks could be so good on this map. The Viper, massive amount of farms. Had to go for those. -1 Rhino. Not getting too many extra sheep either. Has to be an archer play in some way. Tato, I have still no idea what he's going for. Probably archers as well. Now builds a market and a blacksmith after building a barrack. Okay, then this is going to be mangonels. Something like that. Not over, nearly tear up. Okay, archery range being dropped. Now we see the stable from Lyria's Teutons. He will be good against all kind of monastery shenanigans. Viper checks, okay, there's no holds. He needs to build another palisade over there as well. Viper only now drops the barrack. Blacksmith here, archery range need to be dropped as well. Stone walls. Secret knows, okay, we need to buy a massive amount of time. Tato goes for full stone walls as well. That means no boom from them. How long can they drag this one out? I see a lot of Nilly energy in the chat. Starting to believe again. So they won't die in feudal age. That's a given thing. MBL now adds a barracks. Is he maybe going for eagles? Could be an option. Meanwhile, archer attack here by Hera. No surprise there. Stable from our Teuton player. No surprise there either. Could go for a lot of relics on the outside. Could be lovely with that stacks as well. Viper, will he be completely stone walled? 55 stone still left. That is all walled. Will be in time. I will like that situation. That one is kind of weak. Remember, this one is actually open. This is not great. Kill the palisade wall. Squeeze between that house and the market and you can go through here. Oh no, this could be so bad. This is... we need some walls here. Secret, we need some walls here. That is a screw up, I doubt. Unless you walled something in between there that I'm not seeing. Let's pray. Tato, stone walls everywhere. Market around at that area. 30 stone at the moment. Not a lot of gold for him. And now builds a defensive defensive tower. Out with the blacksmith. Really wants to reinforce that area. He's up on the way to Castle Edge as well. Nice recovery by the Lord. First one up to Castle Edge is MBL. 2 defensive monasteries. So they really want to mash those up. Maybe just goes for all the relics first. To have a really strong eco behind this. Still, I'm scared about this one. Tato didn't wall the house far right. That's actually true, but it's an easy re-wall. And it's not like the scariest area to get attacked at. Team Caster versus Team Feudal. Actually true. Actually true. Viper now here. Those militia will get cleared up. Hera not going for any upgrades. MBL drops monastery number 3. Tato, how many towers can he build? Remember, no stone on the map. That means he needs to buy every single tower for himself. Now drops a TC, so he's constantly buying stone. Massive amount of stone walls, 1 tower behind this. I think could have even built that one a bit further forward. Double archery range here by the Viper. Goes massive amount of crossbow man. 55 stone, so no TCs being added here. MBL will go for the Siege Workshop, will go for Eagles. And, well, that's an angle of attack. And as I said earlier, oh god, that feels so bad. That feels so bad. Whew. Another tower being dropped by Tato. They want to make sure that this one is not being broken. Guys, I feel it. I feel it. Please don't go through here. Hera, at least fighting uphill. Only now getting botkin arrow. So it took some time to get through those walls. Maybe buying enough time for the Viper, but Mangonel is around as well. Tedo, now the second tower, still no fletching here. Knight's now out by Lyri as well. And luckily, AM doesn't know. Or do they? Or do they? They don't. They don't. AM doesn't know. And that's a double tower defense. That's a double tower defense. Secret is holding. Secret is stabilizing, guys. The game could have ended here. Crossbowmen through, Mangonels through, Monks through, all the Knights going through as well, and sitting on that hill. Viper being put off Tedo only with some towers. That would have been zero chance. Doubt now booming behind this. Secret is holding. That was so important. Now the next attack over here. Tedo, he needs to build another tower. Where are all our crossbows? Not high numbers for the Viper. Is he adding some TCs? No, he is not. Now some random conversion. Not really sure what's happening here. Tedo, he needs to buy himself some more time. House is being deleted. Uh-oh, 1200 HP here. The tower. Oh, that's looking close. I'm not sure if he will get that one in time. Doubt how many knights does he have. 4 knights for now. Not really sure if all of them will spawn at the right side. Yes, they will. That's a good start. Tedo, 3 villagers here. Viper needs to wall some more. Would love to see some more stone walls. Not really going to happen. Tedo, I think the tower will be in time. Is AM jumping? I don't think they can. The tower could be too good. Viper walls some more at the left-hand side. Right-hand side, some more walls behind this one as well. Just camp the hill. Might be a good option. Guard tower is ready. Tedo is holding this one. Koreans on a map without stone. Call him crazy. I call him a genius. He's buying so much time in this horrible, horrible situation. Knights trying to find an opening. Not going to happen. Viper will lose 1 villager. A loss that I will accept. Another defensive tower. Behind the Stout should just boom like a madman. 3 TCs rolling. How many TCs do we have here? Lyri sitting at 2, soon 3. We have Hera playing 1 TC, soon to go to him. No, okay, on University. And MBL 2 TCs as well. Defensive Siege Workshop. Villager count. Doubt is now at 49. Everyone pretty close. The Viper, the only one really trailing behind. Goes for a massive amount of crossbows. Without even botkin arrow. But Hera indeed is on the way to Imperial Age. How can they break this? How can they defend this? Another defensive tower. Viper, does he want to dance? He is thinking about imping behind this as well. Completely hiding his TC. Now jumps in here. Can he get some kills? No, Ballistic is not getting the kills. And that just makes Chinese, Italians so great on this map. Another defensive tower. Some more walls here. That will be not maced through. No aggression yet. Very little kills. I think most action happened at the 4-minute mark in this game. Tedo now going for the University. Has botkin arrow. No, has fletching only. No botkin arrow yet. How many relics does... MBL only got 1 relic. Doubt 1. Tedo 1. That was it. Could go for so many more. Doubt now sitting at 60 villagers. Lyri at 64 as well. They're trying to get themselves into the defense. I think the tower could have been a bit more aggressive here by Tedo to defend this one. The Viper now on the way to Imperial Age as well. Gets archery range number 3. Economy behind this. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. 36 villagers. Nothing going right for him. 4 archery ranges producing. They know what they need to do. The tower, will it be enough? I don't really see it here. Tedo not producing anything at the moment. Is he thinking about imping? He is thinking about imping. Maybe that's the way. Suddenly he gets keeps. Suddenly he has endless amount of range. How do you break this then? Maybe Big Ram goes somewhere. But look at that. Lots of towers. Does Secret have any vision here? They see the army moving away. They know they're stabilized. Arbalest tech now for Hera, but where can he break in? I don't really see a good spot. Now taking the house. Doubt Vault enough behind this here. Enough for my liking. Tedo on the way to Imp. Only one player missing. Only one player not on the way to Imp. And that's an AM player. That's an AM player, guys. This game, I've never seen a North Socotra game that was in any form or shape like this. Now MBL builds the castle. Aztecs having the weakest castles in the game. They don't have masonry. They don't have... They don't have hoardings. Tado. I think he needs to tech into bombard cannons then. Not too unlikely, right? Has the university. Chemistry could be one of his earliest upgrades. Goes for some more towers for the defense. They know about the castle as well. Viper's now up to Imp. Goes for chemistry first. Maybe he goes for the bombard cannons. He has the siege workshop as well. Makes a lot of sense. Could be a great catch for him. Lots of knights. Lots of knights by Leary. Doubt behind this. Probably still full boom mode. On the way to Imp. Now 2 stables. Goes for some knights. Aztec at Garland Wars though. Yeah, with 3 eagles. I'm not too excited for that. Look at Secret Zico. Leary 90 villagers. So he is 10 ahead. Hera against Viper. 10 ahead. MBL versus Tado. Tado is 5 ahead. So 15 more villagers at the moment for AM. Tado. Does he have some vision there? Seems like they see more stables. They know that Leary has to be up to Imperial Age as well. What can those Arbalists do? Bombard cannons now moving forward. That's an interesting dance. Tado doesn't have too many towers at the moment. Viper, is he building bombard cannons? No, still no chemistry. This upgrade takes so long. And now going through there, what can they do? Arbalists are in here. And Leary, Hera, he is ready to get some kills. Chemistry, still hill advantage here. Nice move, gets 2. But Viper, lots of losses. Really important that he out micros now. What is he producing? Maybe just waiting for Arbalest. Does have Bracer. Probably wants to research the one in the back. But needs to drop off the food before the TC dies. Indeed, it's this archer range. Knows that everything else is looking really rough for him. Doubt is finding no conversions there. And is getting caught off guard with some of his knights. Not a great start here. Doubt, no, that's 4 units lost. And those are units you really cannot afford to lose. Tado opens this gate but finds another angle. Maybe coming over here could be the next step. Why is Doubt moving out? Don't ask me. Maybe trying to find some counterattacks there, but Leary was around there with his army. So many monks here as well. On its attack by MBL even. The trap out now as well. They're getting rid of all the keeps. Deep into the eco. Of Team Secret. 13 range. Bombard cannons aren't doing anything anymore against those towers. Very endless amount of population. Now reaches Imp as well. Cavalier tech for him. Doubt, I don't see any tech at the moment. How are his resources looking? He wants to wait for paladins. We actually will see paladins on this map. Something I've never seen before. I think there was one single game that really went into Imp, that really went into trade on this map. Secret behind, basically from the 1 minute mark. Putting themselves in a good spot to still fight in this one. But I am just with the production. Just with the consistency. Doubt, what can he find? Just runs around with 2 here. More knights coming over. Not really the production behind this. I think that has to be this one major go. But then, monks. Controlled by MBL. He knows how to Volulu. I think this is a fight they can't win. I think this is a fight they can't win. Keep is still doing some damage against the bombard cannon. Doubt is showing himself. Are they really jumping now before paladin upgrade? Are you kidding me? Oh, that would be so horrible. Now the knights are coming over, and then I think they could have maybe jumped on to the army here. But Tado obviously putting nothing on the field now. He could maybe sling. He's going for all towers, but looking at his resources, he's not slinging. What is this? He's pop 70 out of 70. I don't see anything from him. Some towers, trying to repair, trying to buy some time. Hoping for Doubt to get Paladin. But look at that, Leary is taking 2 Paladins as well. Score difference is massive now. I think AM might be our Battle of Africa champions here. Trying to find another angle. Here's the Viper. Bombard cannon, micro now. But the monks, 12 range. Sniping 1 monk. Not even that. Not a single monk died here. And now Doubt is diving in. Doubt shortly before Paladin upgrade. Not happening, no. Don't tell me that Viper is losing all those. Oh god, that's a clumped up area. That's so important. Down. Oh, the split was so important here. Now we have the Paladin update, and we see now AM is going for the kill. They want to finish this game. They want to become Battle of Africa 2 champions, and it's looking good for them. Their army is pretty good. The tower is actually surviving. You have no idea how that is happening. More Paladins are coming forward. Doubt he has all the upgrades, but conversion should be really solid. Viper should be focusing down all the monks. Nice split over at the left-hand side. This is what we have been waiting for the last 35 minutes to happen, and it feels like there is just too much. AM left on the field, Arbalest all on the hill. Viper's running out of army, and we see Doubt is not having anything left. AM is taking this tournament in a heavy fought for serious, and this one is GG. AM will take it 5-4. What a crazy series. This game sadly did end after 1.5 minutes, and they just needed to take this one out. I think Secret did so much so right to give themselves a chance to come back into this one, but I don't think that this one was played on even ground, and that's why we have so many discussions about should laming be allowed or not. And MBL, the Master Lamer, obviously benefiting from this one. He had the Eagle as well and did just so much. The Viper losing the Villager. 3 Villagers down here in the back as well for Doubt. And then it was kind of over. Did play the fast Feudal Age here against the full wall. It didn't work out. Hera, Lyrion, MBL played this one to perfection. Complete army control. Always stayed together. The bombard cannons, all the traps, did get the numbers out, did get the conversions. Beautiful game, and G to the G, well deserved for AM 4-5 the victory.
Sound resumed.
The wall and beach fight.
Microphone muted.
It's funny when you see here economy and top score.
The fucking Indians, we should have dropped them. We had only
I
Indians,
did
we
that
have won.
good.
Well, we lost to game against Indians because they have Imperial Camels.
And that is actually true.
Sound muted.
So Tito blaming it on the draft. GG, well played. 2 AM.